harmless. It's harmless family fun.
Tomb Raider chick.
That's family. That's family fun.
College over here posing like Lara Croft, Tomb Raider, and other one just got nothing on. It's great. Butt cheeks on Facebook. This? When do you ever see butt cheeks on Facebook, man? It's
today.
Since like 2013, 2012, when all morals went out the window.
No, this is a saving grace for my weekend right here. Because everything else went
Free and I saw butt cheeks. We saw butt cheeks in McDonald's.
McDonald's today.
Because that girl had so short. Oh, it was nasty. Nasty.
Yeah, I was like, what are you doing? Why are your butt cheeks hanging out, girl?
Well,
he goes,
your jeans shorts are way too short.
He like hit me in the shorts. Like, look at that. I'm like, oh,
yeah. Get it. I was like, I turned around. I was like, are you kidding me? Dude, I was like, hey, Ryan, look at that over there. Ryan looked. I was like, sucks.
Oh my god.
You know what? That's your fault for going to McDonald's. What'd you expect to see?
Whoa.
Harsh, man.
To be fair,
like you don't like McDonald's.
To be fair, there was no Wendy's around, but also we had to get here because we're running a little late. So we're hungry, coaching all day. It is what it is. There was no Chipotle.
I felt like I deserved a cheeseburger.
Yeah, there was no Chipotle around. I would have went to Chipotle.
Look at this like excuse. All these like this big story.
We got nachos. We finished the nachos.
All I said was McDonald's.
Yeah.
All I meatball sub. And
could have went to Burger King.
Here we are.
No, there wasn't a Burger King.
There's no Wendy's. There was no Burger King.
No, you're just off eggs at 10.
You exhausted all your
Five
options.
Guys.
Yeah. That's it. Yeah.
Cool story, bro.
So where'd you get the nachos then?
I think it
Liars.
Nacho cheese.
You busted. No, he's joking about the nachos. He also said meatball subs too.
Two of those. We had two.
Yeah. I wish. Actually, that girl.
You should have brought a couple to bed today.
Ribwich.
The person we're talking about looked like
Meatball
she had
subs.
2 meatball subs with legs.
Oh God! Right.
Hey everybody! Hey, quick announcement here for people in the area. iPhone chargers going off at $2 at Best Buy. Hussey, I suggest you go get like 5 of them because you got none at your house.
No, he's got an iPhone 3.
Oh yeah.
He doesn't need the new
I tried to use that supercharger last night today. This morning didn't even work. So $2.
You have
Best Buy.
you have the adapter.
I adapted it and nothing happened.
I adapted it. It didn't adapt.
$2 Best Buy. It's right off. It's right next to Braintree.
I'll drive.
Yeah.
Oh.
Right off
I had my charger. That charger worked perfect for me.
Yeah. Well.
Oh, so I have to buy stuff for you. Okay.
Flipped it on him.
So I have to buy it so you can use your phone
when
at
that
my
one
house.
that you have breaks and you fucked.
Yeah, I got it.
Give me a call then.
No, I got a new one. I got a new one maybe like 2 months ago when Radio Shack was going out of business.
Is that the one where you put
I got
Radio
Shack?
Circuit City.
From 2002, dude. Jesus Christ.
Radio Shack was going out of business. Swear to God. I swear to God, I was picking up Lindsay and I was like, my phone died. I don't know where to go. I was like, crap. I had to go to Radio Shack. Finds out that they're going out of business.
And was this kind of like the night when you were late for podcast because your phone was dead because it didn't charge? Is this kind of like that night? Is this also related to this?
No, that just died over in the middle of the night.
So you really need a charger.
No, I have chargers. I was too tired, let's say.
You know what? That's a nice callback, Farid.
I was just too tired to plug it in.
Come on now.
That's a good call.
Got 2 chargers here.
Call them out.
$2.
All right. All right, to the news.
That's a random ass shout out.
To the games.
There you go.
I thought we picked up a Best Buy sponsorship. I was like,
No. We picked up a Radio Shack.
On the side.
PSA. I like it though. I'm gonna go.
Oh, it's nice.
$2, man.
Dude, all right. That's a crash, right?
Yeah. I mean, we're in there, dude.
That's hard.
Tottenham 1.
Marcus Alonso 2. Chelsea 3.
Michi Batshuayi 1.
0.
PFC
Yeah,
177. We in here.
go.
Premier League
Lots to discuss here.
Match Day 2 review.
Look at this. Tom in blue.
Tom has changed
Come on.
his
Straight quit
his
Arsenal.
loyalty.
There's a P. That's
P
for punks.
for-
I'm gonna keep it PG-13.
Awesome.
That's for punks. What were you saying as Farid rudely interrupted you to try and make a Chelsea point?
I was saying Spurs first home game at Wembley.
How's
Didn't
that
go
looking?
so well. Wembley, we're the greatest Man United, and we're going to Wembley. Wembley.
All right. Enough of that.
Oh my God.
What a game, man. This lived up to the London Derby hype right here.
I don't think so, man. Chelsea was dominant in this game.
No. What are you
Yes.
talking? Get those goggles off.
terms of opportunities created to score goals.
You're wrong statistically.
If you're counting the own goal, yes. If you're not counting the own goal, no.
Chelsea at the post.
Okay.
So did Tottenham.
Okay. Morata, 5 minutes in, open free header in the front of the goal, heads the ball wide.
Yeah, it should have been a goal.
That should have been a goal. Oh, roll your eyes at me. Roll your eyes.
No, I was trying to think. I was trying to think of someone else.
When Courtois
Harry Kane
saved it
at the
off
post.
his leg.
Harry Kane.
That was a good save.
That's opportunity.
No, but there was another one that Tom was saying. So that's 2 for Kane. Dude, it was a balanced game, man. It was a good game, bro. Like, I think Chelsea deserved the win. Because you did. If you're
They
if
should
you're
have had a
measuring
shutout.
clinicality,
Should have had a shutout.
No, bro.
I don't think they
Spurs
should have had a
statistically
shutout,
had
dude.
more attempts on target.
Dude, they had
man.
15, like over 10 corners.
But hold
I'm
on,
gonna pull up the stat. Spurs
Quality-
was doing.
quality
Let's-
chances.
then let's
We're
go.
talking
Let's go.
quality
Let's go to these stats.
Quality
Let's
of
go to
quality.
these corner kick chances because, especially in the second half, Tottenham didn't look threatening at all.
That's
they,
what I'm saying.
They couldn't score a goal. Yes, Harry Kane hit the post in the first half. That should have gone in for my fantasy, but
For my fantasy.
mainly. But in the second half, all the chances they had, I mean, the crosses were getting blocked by Alonso. I was going to give Alonso man of the match without that second goal.
Me
Because
too.
he blocked like 5 crosses on that left side. No crosses getting in the
Had
box.
some good
No
defensive
clear.
headers
The
as well.
defense wasn't. Well,
Yeah, it
you
was
have
a
8
beast.
defenders, you're going to defend well.
Yeah.
And that's Chelsea football. 8
Well,
defenders.
it's just amazing how
But-
well
but-
Chelsea plays with 11 people. Because last week, Cahill
That joke
Fabregas.
sucks. I'm gonna skip it. Tiki, what do you think of Marcus Alonso?
Sucks.
Oh,
yeah,
my
right,
God,
bro.
No, look.
Come
time
on.
out.
What's
Dude,
wrong?
I don't know
I don't
why
like
you want me to like him. Look, I was talking to Ego before the show. He
It's
agrees
bullshit,
with
dude.
me. If I'm putting together a team, just Alonso for me just doesn't exude that power I expect in that position.
This guy, man.
statistically,
This guy.
He doesn't like James Miller either. He doesn't like left backs.
He doesn't
No.
like Marcelo.
Yeah, I'm an
Yeah,
Alaba
he
guy.
doesn't like left backs. He don't like
But I
left
like
backs.
Alaba.
Oh my
I like
God.
Danny Rose. I like Roberts actually at Liverpool. He's looking good. We'll get into him. I like plenty of left backs. I just don't like the left backs you guys.
He doesn't like.
I don't know
he
why
doesn't
you
like
want me to like
industrious.
Alonso.
He doesn't like
doesn't
industrious.
like
I'm gonna
good
correct
left
this.
backs.
I'm gonna correct this for the fans. so they
Alonso
don't
would be
get
an
it
instant
twisted.
starter for United. Instant starter.
That's he would be a
Of
player
course
you
he
need.
would be. He's a
He-
good player. There's no question. You
He
see
likes
it confusing.
Luke Shaw. He likes Daily Blind.
You see, you
Darmian.
guys-
Those are
you guys
Tiki
are
type
getting
left
weird.
backs right
Yeah,
there.
definitely.
They are.
Yeah, you're right.
I mean, Alonso
Just bring
is.
Luke Shaw back.
It very well
We're
might
outta
be
here.
Alonso's
30
the
mil.
best left back.
30 mil. 18.
Even
Stupid.
you know what? I'll even go on a limb. I'll go on a limb and say that Alonso might be even better than Milner at left back.
He is.
Might?
He is.
He is.
Bro, he's
Dude,
banging
you
it
guys are
free kick.
confusing. You guys are confusing me liking
back to
Alonso versus me
Immediately.
thinking he's good. Alonso is arguably the best left back in this league.
No, it annoys
Fact.
me that you don't like him. He's on
Because
the,
you
he's
know
on the
why?
PFC.
You know
Low
why?
Sox
Because he
team.
runs
Come
weird.
on.
He runs weird.
I don't like it because he runs weird.
He runs weird, man. He doesn't look like an athlete
Wow,
out there.
discrimination over
He
here.
is an
my
athlete.
God.
Have you ever seen Gronk run? Gronk changing
Dude,
runs so weird.
absolutely runs weird.
Who cares?
Absolutely. Yeah, but that's fine.
This guy's
But
6'2". He's
Dude,
legged,
give me-
gaggly.
Give me
Daddy
Danny
long
Rose.
legs.
Give me Danny Rose, bro, all day.
I don't
every day
know.
of the week.
He's so good defensively, though.
Bro, he's good, man. You guys, there's no debate here. I don't know why you're debating me
It's
on his
annoying,
ability.
But you need to like him more. That's why.
See, there it is.
Exactly.
I'll
You
be
don't
honest.
like him.
Wait,
I'll be
no.
honest.
Let's get back to you don't like him because he runs weird.
He does.
That's discrimination.
Okay, what are you gonna do?
On run styles.
What's next?
No, I just thought you would be able to have an open
discriminating
mind to like people that run weird.
No, I don't.
So why do you like Fellaini
run
then?
faster
'Cause
down.
Fellaini runs like a
He
giraffe.
throws bows like a beast.
Alonso.
Because he has the best chest trap in the world. Number one chest trap.
Hands down. Hands down.
Such
Weirdest
bullshit.
stat. The weirdest
Honestly,
non-
that-
But you know what, though?
That's probably the most true stat I've ever heard in my entire life.
But we're also seeing that Alonso, he might be one of the best free kick takers, at least
he's
from
a
the right
specialist.
side.
It's
It's his second goal, right?
No,
Second free kick.
No, because there's,
Nah, he scored 2 last year.
and
he's a speed
and,
specialist.
and
He
he's
gets lucky,
he's had some on frame that are saved that are in the top corner.
But what about
He's
Willian
very
as
good.
well? You know,
I
like
st-
Willian hasn't scored a free kick in a long time. You can go through these hot streaks.
What about David
of scoring
Luiz?
free
David
kicks.
Luiz scored
No.
one.
Exactly, and we
Yeah,
hold on.
Mignolet wasn't even in goal.
Which is why the word specialist has not been
Yeah.
used yet. He's not a specialist by any
I
means.
just said-
I think he is.
I said
I think this guy's a
just
specialist.
England.
74.
Damn, we're so
I-
excited.
74.
I love this.
I said
These are
just
no
England.
I haven't podcasted
Just
in 2
EPL.
weeks, son. I'm ready to go.
Okay, hold on. If Marco,
Oh, Tiki and I were here midweek.
If Marco Alonso isn't a specialist, is Leighton Baines a specialist at free
Yes.
kicks?
Yes.
You know what? Not
Leighton
anymore.
Baines is the free kick
But
specialist.
he was known
Dude, no,
as
set
that.
piece.
Why
He's
are
a
we getting-
he's a set piece special, not
I know,
a
he
free
tipped
kick special. A free
Why
kick
are we
that
getting loose with the specialist definition? Specialists are guys like Beckham, like
I
guys like
like Gylfi.
Ronaldo,
Christian Eriksen,
Sigurdsson.
Gylfi, Sigurdsson. That's
Eriksen,
a special. It's
that's
a different
special,
class,
man.
Now you
You
can
can-
be good.
Yeah, like Willian, I can't
not
call
a
him a
specialist.
specialist, but
He's
he
not a
went through that
specialist.
streak where he scored 4 or 5 in a row.
Yeah.
Payet, specialist.
Yes.
He might not score for a year, still a specialist,
Yeah,
dude.
there's
You know
certain
what I mean?
guys. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But I think Alonso.
Yeah, there's
But
certain-
it's in his locker.
It's in his
Back
clay,
of
yeah.
life.
beginning to approach that because
No.
no. He's far away. He's far away. What I'm saying is he's on the road. Okay,
All right,
he's on
fair
the
enough.
road.
He's-
That's all I'm saying.
Just walked over the
Yeah.
starting line.
He's
You
on
know
the
what I mean?
road.
He's at a
Exactly.
good age, man. He's
Exactly.
27, is he?
Dude, he's an absolute beast for Chelsea. He's super important for Chelsea.
A justified $7 million in fantasy.
See, I think this guy is a specialist. So just going forward, I'm staking my claim now. Going forward, this guy has the pieces.
I like the shout, man.
He's
I like
smooth
the
on
early
the free
shot.
kick.
So
How about talent?
So let's talk about
how about Victor Moses playing an attacking position this game? What do you guys think of that?
Well, work.
What did you think about that?
I don't know. It's just he's been playing wing back.
You mean when they weren't defending the whole time in their own half? Yeah, he did great.
He was kind of
he was
kind of wing back, but David Luiz would cover for him.
And Aspie
so he
was
wouldn't
out
have
there
to
too.
drop.
You know
yeah.
what?
What about Bakayoko?
Chelsea.
First
First
start for Chelsea. What?
I said let's
Yeah,
have that
Yeah,
conversation.
okay. No, I'm just saying it's the
Why
first
would
start
we
for
get rid of
Chelsea.
Moses though.
Okay, let's get into Moses.
Let's talk about this.
Switched it.
Oh no.
Yeah,
So
we
Tiki
were
likes
like-
Moses.
Moses.
No, no.
So you like Moses, but you don't like Alonso.
Yeah, because you know why? Moses doesn't run weird.
Oh, okay.
He doesn't. You gotta admit.
He runs fast.
Oh yeah, he does run pretty
He's
fast.
a beast. Dude.
Does he even touch
He's
the
an
ground when he runs?
athlete, man.
No, you know what? I think Chelsea, from what it looked like, were actually playing a 3-5-2.
Yeah.
You know, not the typical 3-4-3 that they've been playing. It kind of morphed a little bit because you say Victor Moses was playing an attacking position, but a lot of the times he's actually kind of playing that like right wing back.
No,
Or
you know
right
what?
mid.
Right mid.
Right,
Yeah,
mid.
Right mid.
mid.
It's an old position. Maybe
Yeah.
some of you might remember.
Yeah, that's true.
And the kid who I was impressed with was that Christensen kid who.
Oh,
Look, I wasn't
You were
super impressed.
with him?
You know what?
Okay.
He's still on the suspect list just because he's young, right? He was loaned to Mönchengladbach last year. He had some suspect touches where it's like, all right, this could get
Like
intervented.
big stage moments, yeah.
20 years old.
But he didn't stand
know.
out.
20
He
years
didn't
old.
stand out as a problem in that back line.
Replacing the captain of the club. He was in the middle of the three. You had Aspie to his right, Rudiger to his left. So, you know, overall, not a top class performance by any means. I thought the pundits kind of exaggerated it, but he, like Al was saying, he didn't stick out like a sore thumb.
I think
Yeah.
I think David Luiz did well to cover him too, because
Luiz,
David Luiz was
brilliant.
playing attacking mid, but also
Brilliant.
center back. There was no in between. He was up by the 18
He's
or
that
by
dude.
in his own 18.
He's that dude.
So I think he covered Christensen well, like as far as protecting him a little
Should
bit.
David Luiz just play 6 more?
Yes.
For Chelsea?
When I play FIFA,
Jose did it.
When I play
Jose did
FIFA,
it.
I put this guy in the midfield because he can shoot.
Al sometimes puts us
100%.
forward.
Oh, my
Because he's
God.
a box-to-box at
Probably.
heart. He's a box-to-box center back as it stands.
Yeah.
Why not put him at number 6? You have Conte, and then either you put Fabregas or Bakayoko, depending on what you're trying to
He's
achieve
creating
that game.
angles of support. Yeah,
Dude,
you play
he's
here.
bodying
Passing
people.
out.
Well, not
He's a
only that, if Luis is playing the number 6, he does have someone behind him. So when he goes so aggressive into offensive player, he might get beaten.
Yeah.
But that offensive player is going to have a bad touch or a touch that's too far,
and not
so that
only
other
that-
player is going to be able to run on, just take it and pass
Dude,
it on.
And that point exactly is how Chelsea scored their second goal. Luis wins the ball.
No,
off
Lloris
Wanyama.
should have saved that.
No,
Lloris,
should have.
yeah.
Either way, but the ball,
Yeah.
the
Terrible
counterattack was
goaltending.
on.
Wanyama.
The counterattack was on. Wanyama was lazy with that pass. He didn't
Sloppy
protect
pass.
the ball.
Bro, he was giving the ball away.
Dude, he's
all
unfit,
game, man.
He's unfit.
All
He's not
game.
match fit. He's
You
not
could
match
tell
sharp.
because in that play, man. First of all, I thought Lloris was wrong to throw it to him in the first place. Middle of the field, back to goal. I know you're
That's
asking a lot of the
Tottenham
guy,
game, dude,
but he was
man.
tired. Tired legs, shit first touch, shit second touch.
He was- if he's
but
Sadio
then he had no
just
recovery. he
that
didn't
too.
follow
Great
Alonso
call.
either.
Dude, if he touched that ball correctly and laid it out to Sissoko, it was a 2.
Lloris should have thrown it to Sissoko right away.
No, because what's his name?
Talking about the
Luis was
second
there
goal?
on the cover. Yeah, Luis was there on the cover. All Wanyama had to do, dude, was protect that ball, man.
Fucked
Shield
up.
the ball, which he does all game. That's
up.
his game. Wanyama, you don't win the ball off him.
No,
it's not like
tough.
he threw it to Eriksson.
Yeah, but his
He
game
threw it
was
to-
more than that last year. It was
Towards the
offensive.
end,
Agreed, but what I'm
started
saying
to
is
add
he's
goals.
strong with the ball at his feet. He's like throwing it to Dembele almost.
Bro,
Dembele has
his-
a better touch and more ability, but
All game, his
Wanyama's-
touches were off. Even when he was dribbling, he'd touch it a little bit too far, lose
Yeah.
the ball. So
Well,
for me, his rating I think got boosted up a little bit because Tottenham dominated possession. But really, when you look at how many times he gave the ball away, he was lackluster.
But that shows that Tottenham does have to buy somebody. They have to buy somebody on
No,
the
they
right.
don't.
They have
too
to buy
late.
someone.
That's March.
They have to
Davis
buy
Sanchez.
someone on the right side because if Eric Dyer is going to be playing on the right,
Dyer.
Dyer playing on the right center back role,
I dare
where if Wanyama does have a bad game, they can push him into the middle, and they have someone. They need to get somebody to replace Walker Trippier.
It was so.
That's not going to be enough.
Thank you, Buzz. But Tottenham was playing.
Tiki.
Tottenham
Shots
was playing
fired.
a very weird
Nope.
formation. Pochettino, dude. Yo, I looked at it. This is the step in the tactical run with Tom real quick. 2-5-1-2 is what I saw them playing.
offensively.
Two center backs when they had the ball. Two center backs had it. It was just them. 5 midfielders in there with Dyer at that number 6. Sometimes he'd drop in, sometimes he'd bump out wide. It was so fluid, man.
You know who plays that same tactic, except the difference is instead of 2 center backs, it's 2 full backs?
Pep Guardiola.
Pep Guardiola. He's playing the Pep Guardiola, the Barcelona system. That's why Tottenham had possession, man. You can say Chelsea had better chances or more clear-cut opportunities. I'll give you that. Tottenham dominated this game, and they were in control.
They did.
But
they didn't look threatening.
That's the difference,
They didn't look
man.
threatening.
It was possession with no purpose.
Bro,
It looked like Man United of last
Dele
year.
Alli was out there moving in slow-mo. It was the weirdest thing.
He's unfit as well, man. He's not match fit
yeah.
either. He's not match fit either because he usually has those surging runs, powerful, holding people off. He hasn't done that in 2 games, man.
Tottenham's had 2 poor games in general. The Newcastle game.
That's a shame.
Hey,
They got lucky because
but in this
Jonjo
they got lucky with the
sent
Jonjo
off.
Shelby red card. But in this game again, they don't have enough.
But
they're gonna be lucky to
notorious-
get top 3.
They're notorious for starting slow in
Yeah.
August. Harry Kane doesn't score in August.
He scores in the
But
middle
he's-
to end of the year. He crushes.
He
Which
scores
is
in
when you want
September
people to
through
score.
May.
Yeah.
He scores September through May. So
Hat-trick
like
on the last day.
those signings would
Full
come in
goals right
handy for for starting off on a strong foot.
I agree with you, man. Tottenham dominated this game. Let's just give you the stats real quick. 67% possession.
Because they didn't dominate the
shots,
score.
6 on target. Don't know what the hell
Corners.
Farid was talking about.
Yeah.
Chelsea, 33%. And Chelsea,
Whatever.
they showed the stats. They just kept playing the
And
long
look at
ball.
Chelsea-
22% of the time, it was just long
Chelsea
ball,
had
long ball.
30 tackles in the game.
Yeah, they were getting stuck in.
Tottenham had 17.
They-
You know what I mean? So
there you go.
possession.
Stuck in.
Yeah.
Well, that's
you
what
know
happens.
who that was? It was Hussey's boy. Bakayoko.
Yeah,
Yoko.
We're better without the ball.
but when you guys were talking about Wanyama not doing this, not doing that,
Alley-oop
Into
to Bakayoko.
Literally.
I know. I want to really get into a point that I was going to talk about.
Write it down and don't forget
You're
it.
getting
Alright, fine.
frustrated, man. Don't get frustrated.
Fine.
So
Let's
it's
talk about.
literally trying to bring it back.
No, I didn't want to bring it back. We already talked about him. He didn't do anything like too crazy. It was his first game. We talked about him. Good job, man.
We didn't
You
talk
giving him
about
a thumbs
man.
up right now?
Yeah, I gave him the
Good job, man.
Yeah, I gave him the thumbs up.
It's a Hussey thumbs up.
I'm gonna email it to him.
All right.
Or email it. I don't know.
Let's do it.
No, but I was just going to talk about how we're saying there was free flow and everything. And I heard something about 2 weeks ago where, I don't know if a Carragher or another former defender, where they talked about how nowadays where everyone is trying to do free flow, 2 center backs here, everyone plays every position, where offensively it looks great. But defensively, people get broken down so quickly because there's many times that...
Defense in transition. Tom, you ever heard of it?
Yes, but there's many
No,
players
I
that
don't.
don't transition well into it because they're like, oh, they have him. Oh, wait, no,
Honestly.
I need to get it.
But I will say Tottenham transitioned well, man. The 2 chances that came were late in the game with Wanyama getting caught, but that goal shouldn't have happened. I don't know what Lloris is doing, trying to get down instead of doing either De Gea where you
Kick
drop
save.
your knee or do a
Gotta
kick
do
save,
a
man.
kick save.
Hockey
Schmeichel
style.
kick save. What are you doing trying to get down that quickly? I don't think he was expecting
He was
Alonso
cheating
to have that
near
kind
post,
of power.
covering near post, and he was thinking, all right, far post. Honestly, what from the goalies I've spoken to who, they're not world class or anything like that, but that save right under your body is actually one of the hardest ones to
not
save.
You know who the best is?
Put
De
it right by you.
Gea,
De Gea.
because he doesn't
Kick
try
saves,
to
man.
dive down,
Well,
man.
that's why
Just
he
use your feet.
That's why he's the best.
Yeah, but Courtois did it as well.
Yeah, that's
Courtois
why-
did it.
That's why he's the
second
best.
best.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what's Lloris, dude? Lloris
third
is
or
like
fourth.
Top 8.
He's the third or fourth.
Top
Yeah,
8.
but
Top,
that's what I'm
top
saying.
6.
At top 5, you shouldn't be doing that basic
Old school,
mistake,
mate.
man.
Are we talking about Worlds
Look at
or
those young
EPL?
guys.
We're talking about
EPL.
EPL.
Okay,
right?
I'm even going to dog on him on the
Talking
free
about
kick
world.
because it looked like he didn't fully extend. He wasn't even near the corner.
He should have cheated. He should have taken 1 or 2
should've
steps.
cheated.
And then
I mean,
jumped.
so it was
the
a
two
great
goals
kick, but he was
came,
way off.
The 2 goals that came were, okay, they were goals. They were deserved. Chelsea got their 3 points, whatever. But it's not like Tottenham's tactics were off or their system didn't work. It's just Chelsea was organized, putting literally a center back at D-mid. That set the tone right away to say we're going to not necessarily pack it in, but we're not going to explore forward.
Nope.
And the possession showed for it. Tottenham just wasn't creative on the day because usually they're bailed out by Dele Alli magic, which wasn't there
Bro,
today.
Chelsea was so disciplined, and honestly,
Brilliant tactics,
bro.
Conte. It looked like Italy of Euro.
And I
of
love the
Euros.
3-5-2. He was playing Willian at striker, kind of alongside
Shadow,
Morata.
yeah.
And Willian is gaining more and more respect from me every time I watch him play, bro.
Dude,
I
he's
know.
Herrera level for
I-
me.
I
Like,
know,
I
but-
love this dude.
You see, I don't see him at Aguero
Really?
level.
Okay.
I mean, he did do that nasty like elastical we split two dudes.
The
That was
fastest
outrageous.
speed, dude. Fast
But-
speed 11.
And he can shoot, and he's got free kicks, and he's strong, and he
Bro,
glides
he
like
does-
Hazard.
Works like a beast.
I think him and Morata just
Free
need
kicks.
to get the chemistry a little bit
Yeah.
because there were times where he didn't release the ball quick enough for Morata.
Yes, or he released it, and Morata stopped his run.
Yeah.
That was a
But
good call.
but he
Still,
he
man.
did feed him beautifully on that run through the middle.
Yes.
That was a perfect pass.
Good to see the boy playing.
Yeah, there's magic at Chelsea, man. It looks like the magic's back. You got Conte running up to the away fans doing his thing. He
How's-
celebrated that second goal.
bro, he was
like
wild.
that
Like-
first
like-
one, everyone was
He
like,
knows
"Yo,
he
what
had to
happened
win
to
it.
Conte?"
You know why?
He's
He
not-
was one of those things as a
Knew.
coach. You were like, hey, tuck in and do. All right, yeah, you guys got it. Nice free kick. Nice free kick.
Another great celebration for goals was Mitsi Batshuayi, aka Mitsubishi.
Oh,
What are
poor
you
guy.
doing, bro? Get on the field. 3 minutes
Subbed
later.
on, finally gets his chance.
3 minutes, 16 seconds.
Yeah,
Good Lord.
own goal. Beautiful
guy.
header though.
But this is a bad day.
Clinical.
It's a great
This is a bad day for the Spurs because they should have won. And what I mean by what I'm saying is they should have won is because they're missing Cahill, they're missing Hazard, they're missing Fabregas. That now when they come back the second time around, this is your chance.
And you're at
Tottenham,
Stamford
this was their
Bridge.
chance,
Yeah, and you're at
Yeah.
Stamford Bridge.
and they ruined it.
It's the whole Wembley
But
thing.
look. I mean, if
Go ahead,
a team defends for 90 minutes, man, it's tough to really break in. So
Agreed,
that's all it
man.
came down to.
Agreed.
It's not like they were lucky. Like they just played it safe and worked
Yeah,
out.
it's not like Chelsea created all these opportunities, but yeah, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. You need those 3 points.
Just do Pedro, the mask of
Dude, real
Zorro.
quick, wrapping up this talk, Wembley, do you think it's going to be a factor? Everyone's talking
Already
about
is.
it.
Yep.
Already is.
Yep.
Is.
Spurs have now.
That's why they should have won the last 2
They've
years.
lost 8 times in 11 matches at Wembley. Their last 11 matches at Wembley lost 8.
They were
I'm gonna
seeking
go
the
in.
Lot of
say-
pain in there.
I'm going to go in and say it'll be a positive effect for them because of the capacity. That place was bumping today.
Yeah,
If they can push it, look, it was a London derby.
that's why.
That's the question. But if they can at least get 60,000 people in there, that place is going to be
Here's the
jumping,
thing.
dude.
It's a bigger pitch. It's bigger than White Hart Lane. You have to get adjusted to the actual area. It's longer. It's wider than White Hart
But if
Lane.
you-
The fans aren't as close. There's things
I feel like
that.
it's. I feel like
If
it's
you
more
look
than
at-
that. It's like going to the same place and performing the same activity. You know, there's something to be said for just being in that kind of a rhythm, and that they don't have any of that.
But this team is built for a big pitch. Defensively, they're not. And you saw they were loose on the press today. They didn't press the way they usually press, and they still managed 67%. This team reminds me of a team that controls possession, man. And on a big pitch, you can't win the ball from these guys. You know why? Because Eriksen's touch is silk. Dembele's silk. Wanyama, when he's back to normal, silk. Ali's silk. Kane's silk. So
Weird. They do have to get in that game shape.
So they have to just get in the match shape, and they'll be dominating possession. Question is, will they be creative enough to find holes? You can't sit in on a big pitch, man. I think today Chelsea sat in because they're world-class players, but Burnley can't sit in the way Chelsea did today. You know what I mean?
They're
Especially
gonna
with the
sell
big
out. They're
pitch.
gonna sell out for Burnley in the stadium.
I don't think you need to. You just need more than what White Hart Lane used to have. Everyone thinks you need to sell out Wembley every weekend to get an atmosphere. They had 20,000 less seats than their capacity, and it was rocking. I'd say another 20,000 less, it would still be rocking.
I don't know.
We'll see.
It's a
I'll give
big
you 3
stadium.
players. Tell me who has the worst start to the 2017 season.
Go for it.
Fabregas, Cahill, or Batshuayi?
Cahill.
Because you have Fabregas getting the second yellow, and one of the yellows came from arguing.
No,
I'd
dude.
say
Cahill-
Fabregas.
Cahill, because he got a red card 14 minutes.
But
into the game.
Batshuayi
I'd say
did nothing.
Mishi.
But
I'd say Mishi
Why?
because this affects his standing on the team all year. There were rumors going into the summer window that he was going to be sold. Obviously, things blew up with Costa. They realized they couldn't sell both forwards. He stayed as a default, in my opinion, and that's why they made such a big deal about bringing in Morata, because they knew we're not going to put it all on his shoulders. He starts the first game, doesn't do a goddamn thing.
Morata goal and an assist.
Morata comes on, goal and assist. Today, Morata, okay, didn't do too well, but this dude comes on, scores an own goal.
But here's the thing.
The
with the
difference
own
is
goal.
this guy's on the fence. Fabregas and Cahill are going to be right back in the team. They're world-class players, or not world-class players for Cahill, but those other 2 guys will come back on the field right away, and they'll be effective.
I don't think Fabregas will come back on the field right away. I think he'll play that
Well,
squad rotation.
depends
role.
on
But I think-
Bakayoko.
Because
I think-
Bakayoko.
But I think they lose a lot of creativity with Bakayoko, Kante, and Luiz in there.
Yeah,
That's why
but that's the
possession was
point.
lost.
That's the point. They don't give up goals.
Yeah, but they do, dude.
Now Christensen's
They will.
out. Cahill's back in. Luiz is gonna bump back into there with Rudiger. Maybe Aspie.
He's gonna keep
I
it
think
open. Man. He's
Rudiger
gonna keep his options open.
But what I'm saying is Fabregas is their creative guy, is their number 10. You can say Pedro is, but
No.
Pedro plays
No,
wide.
but he
Hazard
doesn't-
plays wide. The guy who runs things in midfield is not that. He's a deep
when
line.
they're desperate,
Sorry,
though.
I
When
mean
they're desperate.
I mean, he's the playmaker in midfield.
No,
not
all last year
number
though,
10.
but I still think Conte's preference is to start two solid guys because their formation's 3-4-3. Remember, it's not a 3-5-2
But last year,
typically.
agreed. But last year, those two players became Conte and Fabregas. He literally pushed out Matic, and that's why Matic left the club. So he has plans for Fabregas. Fabregas is his deep line playmaker because offensively, Fabregas can knock a 60-yard ball.
He's
in
one of
your
the
end.
best in the world.
So that's why I'm saying he's in because they don't have that in Luis. Luis does it once in a while, but he's not known for that. They don't have that in Bakayoko, and they don't have it in Conte. So you need it in midfield. You need someone of creativity in midfield, or else
It's like when United plays Mata. In my opinion.
Michael
Yeah.
Carrick.
Similar.
Playing that deep guy playing the ball.
Yeah, all right.
You know?
Good question, Bus.
Moving on.
Thank you.
Man of the match.
yeah.
I think we
Oh,
all
yeah,
going to
yeah.
agree, Tiki? Or are we not
know.
going to agree?
I don't know. What are you gonna say?
Well, I'm
We're
going
all
to say
going to say the same
Alonso.
person. What are you going to say?
Alonso.
Hey,
Hey,
Marcos Alonso.
hey.
Pundit.
Easy.
Next up, the Glory Boys.
Glory
Tony Marshall.
Glory
He came
boys.
from France. English press said he had no chance. 60 million down the drain. Tony Marshall scores again. This guy's a legend, dude. Absolute legend.
Legend in the glory hole.
Absolutely well man.
You know what's funny with that glory hole,
managed.
Tiki? That it's right at the top of the table.
Right.
That's where the glory hole usually located.
Yeah, but it's right
you
in
know what's
between the
funny about
cheeks.
it? You don't know if it's a man or
We're on
woman
the other.
behind it.
We're on the other side of
it's
the
all
glory
good.
hole. You know
Is
who
it?
it is, though.
Comes
You
with
know who
silverware.
it is.
Comes with a medal.
You get a medal. Kids playing for medals.
Dude, well man managed by Jose, again proving that he is the genius that everyone claims he is. You would have sworn that Martial was leaving the club. Martial was hated at Man United. No sirree, Bob. He was in there firing this kid up. Tough love. Tough love in this dude. And now Rashford looks like he might need some tough love. What's going on with him?
Rashford was balling, man.
Finishing was off.
You're right. His
That
finishing.
the best chance he had, he tried to scoop her. Dude, just
Yeah.
fucking fire it low. I think he has to learn. When he gets a comfortable chance, he takes it very well. Curls it to the corners. But when
Yep.
he's under pressure, getting pushed, he needs to learn how to adapt to a situation. Just bury it.
Try to go
Put
messy
the ball
with the
away.
finish.
But you
Yeah,
know what? As
yeah,
much as we're going
put
to
the
talk
ball
about
away.
United, let's not forget about the first 44 minutes because before the game, Swansea looked really good.
They did.
Tammy Abraham,
Chelsea lad.
Ayew was out there. They're moving. They had some really good shots.
shot,
Really,
organized.
but not only that, Pogba had the early yellow card, and then right after the yellow card, the ref had to go over and talk to him. I thought there might be a chance he gets the second yellow right now, and if he gets that, changes everything.
Jose thought the same thing too in his comments after the game. He was afraid that Pogba was going to get a second yellow.
And you know what? It's one of those things where, no, I mean, yeah.
No, I mean,
No one said anything.
As a person that doesn't support United, I was hoping, but you can't give him that second yellow right there that early. I think that was good that he spoke to him.
Yeah.
But Swansea
kudos
played,
to the ref.
He stayed on his feet, so I don't think.
But-
that
but
first yellow was awesome though.
But
Just
Swansea
fucking
played
crunched him.
so well in the first 44 minutes, and then they give it away with the header. Pogba was open by yards, not feet. He was open by yards. He's one of the tallest dudes on the field. He's one of the most athletic, and you leave him open. There should be someone tugging, pushing him, stepping on his
You
foot.
know who that is? Ashley Williams.
Yeah,
That's who it is.
Yeah.
I mean, that's why I think I have Swansea going down. If not, they're going to be
I think that's
very
what we all
close,
do.
man.
Yeah, I
you
mean,
just
as-
can't do that.
As
You
much as
can't
we're all
do that.
loving Man United here, let's not forget they're playing a crippled Swansea team.
What about
They
last
just
week?
lost Sigurdsson. Okay,
That's true. That's big.
that's it. Ashley Williams, Sigurdsson. No Joe. Pass it to Joe.
Stoke City.
I don't know what to tell you, bro.
Yo, you know.
And
what?
they didn't bring back Bonnie either, who was a big time goal scorer.
Yeah, man,
I don't
he was
understand
a-
why
he was
they
a-
didn't
And
bring
they
Bonnie
sold
back.
up who's the
'cause they have
predator.
Three
Who's predator?
forwards. That's why.
Was it
Gomez.
Hosselu? Did
Gomez.
they sold
Gomez.
Hosselu
He's
as well?
Gone.
He's gone. Yeah.
He's gone.
Hosselu as
But
well,
you know what,
right?
though?
They
Team's
still
got
have Angel Rangel. So
I don't know. Paul
Fantasy
Clement
legend.
had them playing very well in the first half. It's just if they keep that goal out in the first half, and I mean that was just
Fernandes.
that was just
I'm pissed
abysmal.
off at Fernandes.
the 80th
bro. Look
minute.
at this goal, right? So Pogba wins a header. Fabianski, I thought, made a brilliant save.
Oh, it was really
right. Tips
Yeah.
it off the crossbar.
somehow he gets
He's
the
on the
assist.
ground. Fabianski is waiting. He's hustling to get up. Fernandez
So he's
is
just-
pointing
no.
at him like, yeah, goalie, you got this.
He's looking up at the
You
ball, man,
got
waiting
it.
for it to just come down to him because like he can't get up fast
Get it
enough.
out.
It's just
And
falling
who
down
comes-
to his hands.
Get it
And
out.
who comes in
Everybody.
with the karate stomp?
Oh my God! Thank God! Like if someone went into that, you might have broken your leg on that
Yeah,
one.
the only thing better was the defender celebration. He just grabbed the ball and just smile because he didn't know what the fuck to do. You know, he just grabbed the ball, and just kept
He's
smiling.
like running around,
Never grabbed
pushing
him.
people
Yeah.
off him.
Well,
What do I do? What do I do?
Well, the thing is, Pogba, they had an interview and they said, who's the funniest guy on the squad? And Pogba actually said it was Bali. And he said, it's not because he's trying to be funny. He just is just funny. It's just like one of those things where like Bali's just naturally just like, what the hell is he doing?
I
Getting
saw-
ball, smile.
Dude,
Hey.
when you watch him play, man, he is a weird character, man. Like some of that hockey slide I saw him do, the block like in the corner, he's like body sliding like it's
Unorthodox.
hockey.
That's what it
He's
is.
on the ground, like on his back, doing bikes to clear the ball. He's this weird, unorthodox player, man. I love
There's
it.
an Instagram video of him, Zlatan standing there talking to people, and Baye walks up behind him, taps him on the shoulder, and kicks him right in the ass. And then he fucking runs away because Ibra makes like 2 steps from him and fucking books it. You know what I mean? It's like no one kicks Ibra.
But,
he's that
First
kind
goal
of
for
guy.
Man United,
Yeah.
man.
Well, the
Big
o-
things. to come.
Nice stop.
Well, the only thing that the only thing that he lacks is height. Because you saw that a couple
He's
times
6'2".
with Bartley. No, I know.
was gonna
But
say,
what I'm
what?
saying is with Bartley, the center back for Swansea.
That dude's huge.
Yeah, what I'm saying is where he's like 6'5", where Bali was like trying to like hold on to his waist
Yeah, but
almost.
That's not height. That's not height.
Yeah,
What the hell does it have to do with anything?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's only 6'2", you know.
who are 6'5" defenders
I don't know,
in the
I
league?
just-
Murtasaka?
Van
Like,
Dijk.
No. I'm saying that's the.
But, like, there's
but what
usual
I'm
speed.
speed.
Yeah.
So you
Slower you
guys
go, the
are
slower you go.
missing the point. What I'm saying
You
that's the only place where I see there's like a real downfall in his game.
That's not a downfall.
I don't
though.
think
is-
it's a downfall.
Nobody
of
else
my
agrees
point.
He's
with
6'2".
No one else.
That's
Okay.
not a downfall.
Well, no, I just think he could
How
be
dare you.
stronger in the box. I mean,
He's the
Is
strongest.
it, hey, isn't that what Lindsay told you?
What a destruction. There he is.
He's
We're
back.
talking
I forgot
about
something.
himself.
Sit down.
Because why?
Yeah, that was great. That was great.
That was
I got him
great,
out.
dude. That was great.
There should be an
What a
award for
punch
that.
in the.
Lindsay references.
Let's talk about Liverpool.
That was such a shite point, bro. You had to walk out on that, dude. Oh yeah, he's not tall at all. 6'2", bro. It's like 1% of the population.
He could be stronger in the box.
And then of course Lukaku, the dude, double captain this week, or not double captain.
Triple? You tripped
no,
up?
I didn't triple, but captain back-to-back weeks for me. This dude, finisher. How's it feel, Tom? How's it feel? Stabbed in the liver.
What do you mean stabbed in
No,
the liver?
like watching one of your favorite players score for one of your most hated clubs.
Dog,
it's a stab in the liver,
torn,
bro.
man. He's a lefty as well. I love Big Rum.
And you've been on him since he was 18.
16, man.
Yeah,
This
man.
dude's
Saw
baby
him
Drogba.
come over from Anderlecht. I called him Drogba 2.0. He got rid of
That
the
was his idol,
0.5
by the way.
moniker.
Yeah. Yep.
Hated Drogba as an Arsenal fan, but mad respect as an African. This dude, man, Lukaku, he's so clinical. They now, like, the pundits are like, they're not knick-knacking on his game, but I think they're trying to raise his game just to a whole new level now,
Yeah.
because I think he's at that point, honestly, like, on a scale of 100, if I'm to rate him, I think he's at like an 87 right now. I think they're trying to get him into that 90s,
90s, yeah.
category where it's like,
And-
okay, can you improve your movement? Your
Yeah, that's on
defensive
Thierry
work
Henry
rate?
called him out.
Yeah, exactly.
His coach with the Belgian national team, he's like, yeah, he obviously has a love for the guy, and he's a coach for him, so he wants him to do well, but he's like, his movement could be better. He needs to improve this
You know
movement.
why,
you know,
man?
make him just like the most finished article as a striker
You
he
know,
could be.
yeah, because once you play for a proper top 3 club, I know right now we have top 6, but a traditional top 3 club, there's no room for 82s,
No.
especially at that position. You know, maybe you can get away with a right back who's an 82, but everyone else has to be an 85 plus, man. And Lukaku right now, to your point, Tom, I agree 100%, 87. He's looking like an 87 to 92 kind of guy.
Yeah.
You know, but can he
100%.
hit that 92?
And
Oh,
honestly,
I-
prodigal son
refresh.
returns.
Head down.
I think
Head down.
I think he's gonna have to work on his right foot. That's gonna be a big part of it. Working on his
Yeah.
weaker foot as well. But his movement in the box, his ability to finish in the area, it's amazing, man. And Chelsea, man, I know you're feeling salty over there.
It's all good.
It's not all good because that was your guy, and once again, you got rid of a guy who's so talented.
We'll buy another one.
Yeah, but this is the guy who could have been your guy this summer. If you were just patient, developed him, he would have been starting ahead of Michy Batshuayi.
Chelsea could have three-peated.
It's not gonna make me. You're not gonna make me upset.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't care. But we're gonna buy another one. There'll be another kid in 2 years. We'll buy him.
That's true.
That's life, man. We'll
What a
get.
spoiled
Yeah,
bitch.
man.
I hate this Chelsea.
I'll buy a new race car next year.
But you know
That's
what?
all.
United to Chelsea is almost like Southampton to Liverpool. You got Mata, you got Matic,
Except that
you
two
got
clubs that have
Lukaku.
like class and clout.
No, what I'm saying is because United just taking all the Chelsea players that you're just throwing away.
I'm throwing anything away.
A lot of movement in here, a lot of movement. But dude, I was just so disappointed, man. But the craziest thing about this game was 3 goals in 4 minutes.
Yes,
Man
that's
United
it.
showed you what they can do. As soon as they go up a goal, the confidence was brewing.
Floodgates.
Swansea tried to push up on them to fight back into the game. But, I mean, what are you going to do, man? Henrik Mkhitaryan, look, I think he's going to have a big year this year. His time to adjust. No, Tiki was giving me mad shit. But it's because, you know what happens? Tiki just gasses dudes, and I end up hating him. That's what it is. Like, Marcus Alonso is the opposite of that. But, like, freaking Fellaini, he'll gas him. Oh, my God, best gesture. I'm like, I hate this guy now. I absolutely hate Mkhitaryan. Oh, this dude, man, what did he do at Dortmund? I'm like, all right, but it's his first
time
year.
out, man.
And
When
I end up hating these guys because you gas them up.
But when I gas Fellaini, man, I hope you guys know it's partly with a grain of salt, man. Obviously, I know this guy doesn't have a world-class touch. His chest, that I back 100%. But his feet, his decisions. But what I'm saying is he's the type of player, when he's on the field, you have to game plan him, whether it's offensively or defensively. And for me, that was important at the time because we didn't have a manager with swagger. We didn't have players like Pogba with swagger. Martial, had just come onto the team. So Fellaini, for me, was an important player. But when I guess a guy like Anda, that's a guy I legit believe in. When I guess a guy like Willian, so a guy like Mickey, I saw those pieces in him, man. And I looked up his stats. It wasn't even that brave a call. I can't sit here and pretend like came out of nowhere. He led the Bundesliga in assists. He always
He's Bundesliga Player of the Year.
Exactly, dude. So like,
But it was just
I
the
was just
way-
surprised. The if you just watch his highlight tape, he's a guy you would love, and I just didn't understand why you hated him.
gassed them. It was the same thing with Ander Herrera. I did the same thing. Oh,
Yeah.
Ander.
Well,
Ander.
no,
I shat on him
but
because you gassed
you-
him.
you
I
also have
hated
to-
it, man.
you
no,
also-
no.
The admission is you
He
hate
doesn't
him.
like,
No,
he doesn't
no.
like your
You
opinions.
gassed
He
me.
won't-
It
doesn't
was
want to believe you.
already.
It was more about jealous.
You
I
did the
think.
same thing about Lukaku, and I still like Lukaku. I disagreed
Everyone
with
knew
you.
Lukaku was going to be nice.
No, but you've been like I said, you've been calling him since he was 18,
But
and I've been
here's the thing,
disagreeing
though.
with you.
I never gassed him. I never
Where
said,
are we?
when he was
That's
17 or 18, I never said, oh my God, this guy's nasty right now. I said, all right, he's not the finished article. What you say is, oh, Fellaini, best chest strap. Oh my God, Ander Herrera, bro. Look at his passing. Look how he moves.
It's United
I'm just
fans. They can't
it's
see in the
get
mirror.
outta
They
here,
don't,
bro.
Dude, but it's not even United because I say the
Alright.
same thing about Willian. You guys don't see it yet. It's coming. You finally see it. I've been saying it about Willian forever. I
I
love
saw,
this
man.
dude.
I just didn't put him Aguero level.
Ander Herrera, 2 games coming off the bench. What's going on?
Nothing. 8 goals. That's all I care about. Love Anda. 8 goals.
8 goals, none against.
2 clean sheets.
Does he
So-
start next game?
I don't care.
No, he doesn't. You keep it this way.
I don't care.
I mean,
Classic Mourinho style, too.
you keep this lineup the
the
exact
only
same.
thing I would maybe consider is Rashford for Martial, but I think that's a little too soon to sit Rashford.
One more game.
I think Rashford deserves one more opportunity to defend his starting position. I know Martial's hot, but this is the art of being at a top club, man.
Rotation.
You don't just have
Yeah.
one bad game and you're sitting because that's how you get into a slump.
Rashford he didn't even have a bad game. He just wasn't clinical. He was shitting
that's-
all over Fernandes. He
That's
did
what
like
I'm
a little
saying. So he
spinaroo
deserves
on
one
him,
more game. Yeah.
little double touch on guys. Rashford was everywhere.
He needs
man,
one more
honestly.
game to prove his worth, or else that's the rotation.
starting worth,
Yeah,
that's
starting.
all, yeah.
You play him 3-4 times, no goals. You're supposed to score goals. I'm going to trade you out now.
Keep you fresh.
Yeah.
That keeps you fresh too. These guys played 60 games. I think United had over 60 games last year. There are plenty of games to go around. Guys like Lingard, I can't wait till Champions League starts. You know why? Anda has fresh legs. Lingard has fresh legs.
Bro, Phil
gonna
Jones
be
hit the
awesome.
crossbar.
This is why Jose's always in so many tournaments. He builds a big squad, and he's got depth.
Absolutely.
That's what he
man.
does. And he has his spine now. Center
Yeah.
forward, center mid, center mid.
All the way
I think
through.
Center back,
Depth,
goalie.
the depth
Yeah.
is a scary thing though because they really do have a crazy amount of depth with Martial.
Yeah,
coming
you
in.
guys talking all year about Chelsea having depth.
Well, they used
Chelsea
to.
doesn't have
They
depth.
did.
They
you
used
sold
to.
your depth.
Yeah.
You sold 4 guys.
exiled your depth.
Chelsea doesn't have depth. That's what I said.
You had Matic would have solved your problems today. Even if you picked up Bakayoko, he could have been coming off the bench. Like
Everyone's got reds right now. That's all it is.
you
Should have
got
kept.
rid of.
Should have kept Shalaba. Should have
should-
kept Zuma.
Should have
So you
kept
could
all
ruin
those
their
dudes.
careers?
They'd be
but
playing today,
They would
bro.
be playing. Tom.
Should have kept
They would be
Costa.
playing.
Zuma would have been playing,
Diego Costa.
Zuma
Should have
would
kept
have
him.
played. Costa would have been
Then
playing.
Christensen's career would have been ruined.
but it wasn't his time yet.
Yeah,
Zuma's put in his time. Zuma should be starting now.
Zuma should have been carrying this team
But
today.
Zuma is a guy where he's been at Chelsea. He needs to be playing day.
But now John
out.
Terry's gone. Now there's
run.
red cards. Now you can step into this team and be a regular
Sure.
guy.
The
I don't
fact
think
that
you
they
keep a guy like him around, banking on like, all right.
No,
there's
he's
gonna
a
be red
rotation
card
guy.
He
suspensions.
is, man. He's a young guy. By the time Zuma peaks, he'll be 28 to 30. You know what I mean? But I don't
He's
think
also
he
a guy
needs 90
recovering
today.
from a ACL tear, right? And he's a guy who
2 years ago.
he needs to play. But the thing is, that's why because you
But all
did
the
keep him
more-
around when he recovered last year. He wasn't getting
But
the
all
game
the more
time he
reason to
needed.
play him in slowly. You know what I mean? Like,
Bleed him in.
bleed him in, man.
When does Chelsea bleed dudes in?
Dude, what I'm saying is, my point is,
buy
if
him.
Zuma was on
That's
the
right.
roster,
Learn
he
it.
would have started today over Christensen. He
Yeah,
would have got
he
valuable
would've.
minutes at his own club.
Or he got valuable minutes at Stoke City, where he's going to end up playing more games. And they beat Arsenal, damn it.
But
Look,
it's the level,
everybody
man.
beats Arsenal.
It's the level. The
But now you're not playing
the loan
Champions
thing,
League. Now you're
it's-
playing just
sometimes,
Premier League.
Sometimes
But
playing
it's
time
playing.
is important.
Yeah, no, it's
Sometimes
true.
to me,
It's
it's
true.
more important, especially at this age, bro. It's way more important
I
than
don't-
the level.
He's only on loan, so he can go back. If he plays 30 games this season, good for him. Stays fit.
Yeah.
Goes back to Chelsea. If he leaves after this year, if he leaves Chelsea after this year, then it's like
And Chelsea
Well,
messed
it's-
up.
But then
Yeah.
you're hoping when he comes
Then he
back
really
from
fucked
loan,
up.
he's ready for the big stage. That's always
I
an
think he should be.
adjustment. Yeah, but how do you know?
I
It's
said,
Stoke.
I think he should be. So I didn't say it. I don't know.
But like it's Stoke, you know. I mean, there's nothing that says he's going to be prepared for the big stage.
No, but-
He's played on the big stage before. You know what I mean? Before he tore his ACL, he was playing Champions League games. He was
Training with the
Yeah,
best in
bro,
the
he
world.
was
like-
play- so it's not like
all the
he's
more
never
reason
been
why I
there.
think he should have stayed this year, only because they got rid of John Terry. I understand you're saying playing time, but it's the same thing as guys like Martial and Rashford. You can say they should go to Bournemouth and start and play every game. That's just as important. But there's that factor, man, of playing with that pressure every game. Stoke can go on a 10-game losing streak. It doesn't matter. It's the same thing with Fosu Mensah. I understand why they sent him out.
has
But
to
we
play.
got guys like Blinn playing that position. You can, move Fosu Mensah into that position. He's a
At left
versatile kid. Or put him at right back, move Valencia around. What
Okay.
I'm saying is,
What you're saying is playing with your club
no,
on
just
the big
him.
stage.
No, just him specifically,
yeah,
not in
on,
general.
on the big stage.
For Zuma.
Playing in 10 games out of, because that's
Not
10 to 15, 10 to
not
15
this year.
games
Not
is,
this
is
year.
the amount he probably would have ended up playing.
I don't think so.
I think
this
this
year
year's different though,
This
because
year's
now they're
different.
depleted. They sell
They
a
got
bunch
Champions
of guys.
League,
You
yeah,
bring in
man.
but they
That's a
brought in
weak
Rudiger.
squad.
Yeah, they brought in Rudiger.
Yeah.
He's starting over him right away.
I'm not
but look
saying
at-
it's. I think it's a good choice. I mean, not a good choice, but I can see why he moved to Stoke. He wants to play. Wants to prove that he can play.
Dude, play
And then-
38 games.
yeah.
First, get used to playing an EPL season. He doesn't even know what it feels like to play a full EPL season.
Dude,
Play
there
a
are
full
pl- but
EPL
there are
season, see
plenty-
if you can make it
But
through.
there are plenty young players who've come through at these top clubs who would never played an EPL season, full EPL season until they played a full EPL season. They developed.
But how many of them tore their ACLs, were on track, and then lost their spot because a new guy got signed?
And then got
There's
loaned
not a lot
out
like that.
and then beat Arsenal.
There's not a lot like that.
and
No.
they never came back from the dead.
Yeah, when it
Got
co-
loaned
when it
out
comes down-
into the
Stop
Chelsea.
lying.
We always assume that Chelsea loans, the guys end up coming back and playing. Most of the time when they go loan, they get exiled anyway. Lukaku got loaned. Sturridge got loaned. De Bruyne got loaned. Now Zuma's
I'm
getting
not
loaned.
assuming that. I'm not
No,
assuming he's
but
gonna
what
come
I'm
back
saying
and
is,
play.
man, this loan thing, it's usually exile for Chelsea, and it frustrates me because a guy like Zuma has so much talent. He should be on the big stage beating Tottenham at
He
Wembley.
should be starting.
Well, we're gonna
Yeah.
keep keep our eyes on him.
Yeah.
All right, still on the team.
But forget about who Chelsea loans out and who they bring in. The main thing, we talked about it before, probably last week, the main dude that they let go was Matic. They sold him to the rival.
Yeah.
He's almost
Big
like what
mistake.
Conte was to Chelsea last year, where he's allowing Pogba to do whatever he wants in the middle. It is like he's a missing piece where Van Persie went to United. Arsenal said no to Fabregas,
gotta pick
and
up all
and
the
Fabregas went to and Chelsea. United won the league that year. Chelsea won the league that year.
Arsenal
and
didn't
now
win.
it's a final piece. So it's
Arsenal
looking
out
like
here
United's going to
winning
win
leagues for other
the league this year.
Every
That's
time.
what we do. We
Thank
win
you.
leagues
Be
for every
playing it
other
up.
team, man.
But,
yeah, but
man, how
Pogba's
about
gonna have a
that
big
du-
year because of
What's
Matic.
up, Farid?
Paul
I'll
Beasley.
ask you, huh?
Dude, it's Swansea.
It doesn't
That team,
matter, man.
that team that wouldn't.
It's 2
When are you
games,
gonna
bro.
come around
Yeah.
and just admit you were wrong?
Not yet.
Golan and assist in
Not
both
yet.
games.
It's all
gonna
about
happen.
the way he's playing.
playing
It's not about,
Swansea.
it's
And
not
he hit
about
the crossbar.
stats. It's
Hit the
the
crossbar.
way
He's
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 scoring.
comfortable.
Okay, I'll put it this way.
He's comfortable.
The exact,
He's pulling the Huss. No, he's not gonna get
No, no.
15 goals.
the exact
Yeah.
opposite.
I feel like I've always liked him.
I'll give you the
I'm on
somewhat
it.
of the same question that I gave you for Chelsea, but the exact opposite. I'll give you 3 players. Tell me who's benefiting the most from the good start of this season: Pogba, Matic, or Lukaku?
Who's benefiting most from the good start to the season? What do
Yeah.
you mean?
Who's benefiting the most from United's great start to the season because of the confidence and the motivation? Is it Pogba? Is it Lukaku? Because he's a striker?
Third option?
Or Matic?
I really don't understand
Coming.
the question.
I'm gonna say Pogs.
But I'll say Pogba.
Pogs because
I'm thinking
He's
Pogba.
benefiting the most.
I think Pogba because
He
of
needs
that
love.
Exactly.
weight around his neck.
He needs love.
Everyone
No,
was
no.
shitting on him last year.
Not so much around his neck. He needs like a social hug.
Listen, if you deserve to be shit on, you will be. It's just the way it goes.
I don't think he cares about, like, I'm sure the love obviously
Love
pushes him on.
I
Like,
think
feeling like loved or whatever by the support that he receives. But he's the type of guy, he's going to push on no matter what. He wants to be the best in the world. He said that when he was 18.
We'll
He
see.
doesn't care if you boom or what.
Still has
He's
lazy
going to ball out. He's
tendencies.
going to play the best he can.
Okay.
And he's still going to be the best
Bro,
midfielder.
He's got the
since-
best teacher to get those lazy tendencies
right?
out.
That's the difference in his game so far this year. He's hustling.
Yeah.
Actually,
That's
another
all
one.
he needed.
And he's
Oscar.
scoring.
They interviewed
That's all he needed.
Lingard last
sad.
week or 2 weeks ago, and they said a couple different things. And they said, "Who's always late?" they asked a few different questions. One of them was, "Who's always late to everything for the team?" And he just started laughing. He's like, "Pogba. Pogba's late to everything," and that's not good. That's not good that he's
Well,
late to
is he late,
everything.
Is he late for training
Yes,
or is he just
yes.
late for the meals?
No, he's late for
Dude,
the training.
it-
He's late for
I-
everything.
Look,
what
as
he
long
said?
as it's
Yes.
not
You said
upsetting.
he's late for training?
Yes. Yes.
Dude, as long
Wait,
as
late for
as long
training?
as it's not upsetting the players on the pitch, I don't care, man. I don't care. Or the
Nah,
coach, yeah.
look,
I don't-
you can't
I don't
have
like-
that kind of precedent set, dude. A guy getting
Dude,
paid.
we had players
It's
in,
only gonna
in
get worse.
college who were like that, but then when they
As long as you're
scored,
balling, son.
we didn't care.
Yeah, as long as you're balling.
We had players like that. We
That's
had
all
players
that
who
I
didn't
still
drop
hate
back.
him.
I know
Who
you do.
cares, man? But on the pitch, he took care of business.
Nah, dude,
That's
you gotta
all
be
that-
late for training.
Lukaku.
That would not fly with Pep Guardiola. No
It's
way.
Pep-
Pep's a
apparently, he's
square,
flying
man.
with Jose,
Pep's
and
a
they have
square.
8 goals in
Dude,
2 games.
Pep is a square.
And he's
Sometime,
playing better.
man.
West
I
Ham
don't
and
think-
Swansea.
I
Let's
think-
not forget that. But I mean, at the same time, it's still a great start to the season.
And I also think it's said in jest. I don't think this dude is just showing up because he's a dick. I think he's just a young kid. Okay, misses his alarm. Just young.
Grow up. You're getting paid hundreds of millions of dollars.
Dude, relax, man. These guys are youngsters.
This is
man.
like-
yeah. What?
First of all, what source
is this the military?
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's his
First
buddy.
of all,
Shit.
Wait, what source you talking
Be a
about?
professional. Be James Milner.
Wait, what source?
And
He's
when you
talking
say
about Lingard.
so Lingard, and when he says like
No. It's a video.
Yeah.
It was a video of the Manchester United like
Dude, we're talking
Yeah,
about
what
and
I'm saying
talking
is-
to Lingard, and
yeah,
he said
we're
it.
talking about
But it
Lingard
could
being the
be-
source. It's his buddy.
Yeah,
Right.
it could be in jest. Yes, he could have been late, but I don't think it's
Once
this
a week.
massive
I don't
problem.
think it's a
You're
big
trying to
deal.
make it a yeah.
I do think it's something he could work on.
But
I'm
the
not
way
gonna-
he
I'm not
said
gonna
it though,
defend-
laughing, saying how Pogba's just late
not
to
funny.
Just
everything.
throw him under the bus
I mean,
on purpose.
Look, man,
Nitpick.
I think that's
It's a
something
nitpick.
people say about you when they want to get you down. That's what it seems
I'm
like.
into it.
James.
Hate Pogba.
LeBron
Yes.
James, man.
I'm
He's
into it.
nitpicking.
You
He's not the
you can't
best.
comment on how he's playing on the field. So, oh no, yeah, he's late to
Let's
everything
find something
now.
else. Yeah.
Fuck out of here, man. I hate that.
It's
shit.
really affecting the
No,
way
no,
he-
no,
it's-
the only
it's
reason-
affecting the way he
the only
plays.
reason
though,
we're jo-
you know?
yeah,
It's
no,
affecting
no,
his
no,
performances.
no,
It's a tagline for Farid.
but the only reason
You would just bring it up.
No,
Farid's like, yeah.
the reason
that's
why I
why
brought it up.
Yeah.
Love it.
No.
He's late to
Something for
shit.
my point.
But no.
Something.
No,
Bad character.
The reason why I brought it up was because you said that Pogba said he wanted to be the best player in the world. Are you going to be the best player in the world by showing up late?
Look at his performances and then.
No, is he going to be the best player in
Yes.
the world?
Played
Yes.
Swansea.
The number one player in the world.
Relax.
Yeah,
Better
he
than
is.
Neymar.
Yes, better.
By staying
Better than
late.
Maradona, better than Pele, better than
I love
Beckenbauer
it.
combined.
All
right?
fucking in, dude.
Yeah.
All in. Push him in.
How's that
Love
for?
it.
Is that a good
Dude,
answer?
I
You're
gotta
wrong.
mention
Yeah.
this, so
I'm wrong. Oh, I'm wrong, guys. I'm wrong. I'm wrong.
You're definitely
I'm
wrong.
wrong. Before 6 years goes by, 7 years.
You said he's going to be better than Pele and Maradona? Okay.
You said combined too.
Oh,
Yeah.
combined. Jesus.
Definitely wrong.
That's
Yeah,
it.
better
Don't
than
forget
Jesus
Beckenbauer.
Christ. I mean, just, no. Stop.
I back it.
Thanks,
I'm
Tiki.
without.
Yo, I gotta mention this real quick for Swansea. Roque Mesa making his debut from Las Palmas, man. I like this guy. Little short, stout guy. Got that classic mustache look. You know
Pervert
what I
look.
mean? Yeah, just a little
Out there
weirdo
looking
look.
like a pervert.
Yeah,
He has a
man.
great photo on whoscore.com.
That's hilarious.
Martial slots it in late with one of those jinky runs that he's famous for, those little quick touches.
Who gave
Very
the ball,
casual
Who passed him
finish.
the ball on that one?
You tell me.
Freed?
You'd hit off of Paul Pogba's heel. He wasn't even looking.
Yeah. He's just that good.
No look pass.
Dino
Killing
pass.
it, dude.
Pedro.
Killing it with them hoes.
What a finish to the chip he had, man. Come on,
Deft.
man.
Look, it's coming together again. It's only 2 games. West
And
Ham
it's only
is a-
Swansea, people.
What did you just say?
Keep that in mind.
and it's only Swansea.
Yeah.
But it was only Burnley last week.
It's just ruthlessness that
It's
you need.
only
You
Burnley.
got to be ruthless, and we are being ruthless, and that's the main point.
You're being
That's it.
toothless. You scored 3 goals in 4 minutes. The rest
That's,
of the game is 1-0.
That's
yeah,
pretty
we,
sharp
we
teeth,
had the
though.
win, and
I
then we
mean,
scored bang, bang, bang,
What
bang.
kind of analysis is that, Doug? like,
You scored 3 goals in 3 minutes. Maybe you should have a better game. What? Spread them out.
Toothless.
Toothless.
Not even toothless.
Why are you hating, bro?
he can't let it go.
Love it.
I'm telling you, man, he can't let it go.
I mean,
Not a good game.
I mean, it's looking like the first real test will be coming mid-September.
See, they haven't even
because-
been tested.
Because they have Leicester.
Perfect.
Well, they have Leicester. They have
ready.
Stoke coming up. And I think they'll handle them pretty
Stoke's a
simply.
serious test. You gotta
Not-
watch out for Stoke.
No,
Stoke's
because on September 17th they're facing Everton. And I think Everton might be one of those teams that could maybe knock them down. They might knock them down, maybe to a 1-0 game or something, or maybe a 2-1.
You know what?
knows?
The
Because
most
defensively
impressive
they're
thing-
looking pretty sound.
It's not necessarily.
Everton.
So
It's only 2
I know
games.
that. I
Hey, it's
didn't
only
say
2
that.
games. It's only 2 games.
Bro,
Everton.
that's true.
Everton only 2 games.
It's
They're
only
looking-
2 games
they're looking
for
solid. They're
I
only 2
know.
games.
I know, and I'm the one. I'm the one that said it's only West Ham and Swansea, but they still start out great. So I played both.
Never said that.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't.
Yes.
Rewind? I can't. I can't rewind.
Well, listen to the episode. You'll hear me say it. You may not heard me, but I said it.
If you're listening,
And I
Man of the match.
all I need you guys to do is listen, and then all you will be smart.
All you will be smart.
oh y'all.
Man of the match for me. I'm going to give it to Paul Pogba, lifting that weight off his shoulders, putting it around Neymar's neck. Looking good, man.
He said, "Yeah, take that."
Yeah.
I'll give it to Henrik Mkhitaryan.
I'm gonna go Mickey.
Love it,
Mickey.
guys.
I mean, I love the way Pogba was playing, but
Yeah.
Mkhitaryan, man, he's showing me that he can at least play that 10 role for them. And Mata's playing out wide. I mean, I was very impressed. Very impressed.
And they both can interchange. Mata can do just as much damage at 10, and Mickey has the speed to play out wide as well. It's this weird, like, free flow between the two of them. It's magic.
It's vicious. Perisic would, he'd seal the deal. And
That's
Ivan
Champions
Perisic,
League run. That's a quiet semi-final Champions
Chelsea's
League
trying
run.
to lift that, by the way.
You need a left back for that.
Chelsea's trying to lift that deal,
Luke
by the
Shaw.
way.
Luke Shaw.
I don't know if you heard about that.
Perisic?
Chelsea sniffing.
Yeah, you see, they just butthurt because we got Matic, so they're
Man-
just
man
trying
of
to
match.
cock block all these deals.
Man of
Good
match.
call, good
I'll
call.
see.
Great shout.
Mkhitaryan.
Nice.
I got Pogba, man.
I wasn't ready. I was like, I'm not ready.
I was waiting
What
for the big
team?
speech. Oh man, Pogba dominant throughout the game though.
Swag.
All over the game. Goal and assist, second time in a row.
Swag.
Let's get into my favorite game of the weekend. I know you're wondering.
What do we think of shit? Arsenal. What do we think of Arsenal? Shit.
Arsenal.
Jesse Rodriguez gets the splat and Carlos.
Bro.
Go on, you Potters! Go on, you Potters!
Al's such a dirtbag, bro. He walks into my house and he doesn't even say, "Hey man, what's going on? How's your weekend?" He says, "Jesse Rodriguez." It's the
Well, it
first
was
thing he
louder
says.
than that though.
Oh my god, this was brutal, man.
Instant impact.
Instant.
Instant impact.
You know what I mean,
Jesse
Bluff?
Rodriguez.
Brad, you know?
Dude,
Oh my God.
Fan TV was
Losing
wild.
it.
DT. We're basically what I'm just looking out there and seeing last year. All I'm seeing is last year.
That's because he's right.
But you know what? At the same time, we posted the story on our Facebook page about Africa's richest man. He wants to buy Arsenal, and the first thing he said he's going to do is
Wenger out.
exactly he's
Get
going
his
to
ass
fire Arsenal.
Get his ass
Get
out.
him out, man. I don't understand why Arsenal failed to address their weaknesses. It's the weirdest thing. The starting lineup, very, very suspect. Playing Bellerin now at left wing back because he had a good game last week because he had to play there. Now, we don't start Mustafi. We're starting Nacho Monreal at center back.
Did you mention the sale of Gabriel?
We all know. Nope, but good dime right there.
Don't worry about that. I'll take you down when I can.
Gabriel has left for Valencia now, so now we definitely need a center back. Kolasanic, he's a left back by trade. We all know he can play that, but that's not his true position.
And that position needs, obviously, has the physicality. It does need physicality, but it needs the mental, man. It's a very hard transition to come into the EPL and go from a fullback to a center back permanently. Maybe with the 3-back, you can get away with it because you always have cover, but you can't do that long term, man. 38 games, I don't know if he can.
Why are we avoiding Monreal in the center back position? The flimsiest guy in the Premier League is holding down the Arsenal the defense.
And PFC Player of the Year.
Hey man,
Yeah, he
last
had a good
week-
season, man. That's all that was.
Last week,
garbage.
Nacho Monreal was a leader, right? That's what you said, right?
But what I say about his ability, man, he's important for Arsenal's leadership.
And he really-
That's what- because you can't get rid of another veteran, man. Who's going to lead this freaking team when days are dark? You need those veterans, man.
Because Shawnee's gonna get banged up.
Exactly.
So
But-
why not sign Virgil van Dijk?
But why not put Monreal at left wing? No, I mean, that's a no-brainer, bro. We can't even debate that.
Why
Like,
not
I don't
sign
even know.
Virgil van Dijk, plug him in there? We know, by the way, my bad, Mustafi did start. But why not sign Virgil van Dijk, plug him in there for Monreal in the heart of the defense, have Mustafi to his left, Koscielny to his right, Kolasinac out there on the left side. If Bellerin shouldn't start, he shouldn't start. Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain is coming of age. Alex
time to play.
Oxlade-Chamberlain, to me,
He's going
was the
to
best
Chelsea.
player on that field.
Bellerin or Ox? Ox might go to Chelsea or Liverpool, but Bellerin,
Or
yeah,
might
you're
stay.
right. It's time for him to
Bastards.
go to Barcelona.
Who?
Bellerin.
No, they just got
Right back?
Sadio.
He's
It's
not
time- It's
going.
time
It-
for Mane to go to Barcelona.
Yeah,
honestly.
no,
Coutinho, you mean?
he's not going.
He's
Bro,
not-
bro,
Mane's
bro.
Mane's on a
Oh,
weird
trying to see
track.
if we could get a couple more bros in there.
He's on a weird track.
Mane, I think, just got on the world-class train.
He's sneaky.
He's at the start. He's at the station still, but that
His
train
his
is
bags
about
are
to
packed.
leave. Yeah, that
Yeah,
train's
the
about to
train
leave
just
the
pulled
station.
up. The door's about to open.
Yeah, dude.
All he has to do is walk through. But that we'll get to Liverpool, man. For me, Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain, I don't know if he's playing for a starting
contract.
position, a contract, if he's playing to get bought by another club. The way this guy's playing, he's so versatile.
Out of his mind.
The amount of
It's
crosses
like Conte's
he
all
had.
over him, bro.
The dinky chips.
Bro, this
And more importantly, the physicality. This guy can outrun you. He's a strong player, so
Box
you're not
to
going to
box.
body him. Now he's getting smart. Now he's got vision. It's like this dude, it's all coming together for him. He's a perfect Liverpool player.
he's a perfect Arsenal player.
It's perfect time for him to leave. That's what everybody does now.
It's not. It's not.
Once you develop, you leave.
He's at that Fabregas age. Time to move
You
on,
guys don't
buddy.
develop players. You're right. We just buy the ones you develop.
Let's talk about the goal real
Simple.
quick. The percentage, the possession was outrageous, 77 to 23. Hussey, he gets the ball, and
Who? Hussey?
yeah, right.
Hussey.
Hussey?
Look,
Jesse.
Look, he's not world class, but he does have class. He has played with class, and that finish, you have that one chance to get that on net, and he puts
Across
it away.
his body was sweet, too.
Exactly.
Left foot.
But you know
weaker
what?
foot.
A regular center back that's played that position a million times would not hesitate in his run, continue following him, and probably get the block in.
Yeah, you're right.
But because Wenger's a stubborn asshole, probably I feel bad for Arsenal fans, man, because I hate this guy.
He's
He's
so
poisoning
stubborn.
this club. He is the poison of Arsenal.
Killing the history.
Well, to be fair,
you know what it is?
getting a team top 4 for over a decade is
What
not
did he
poisoning
win?
a club.
Yeah.
What did he
But it's
win?
not poisoning
No,
a
no,
club.
you know what it is? It's
He
like-
may not be doing as good as you
No,
think he
Hush.
could have done, but it's not
This
poisoning.
is the analogy. It's like Cinnabons, right? You just eating a bunch of Cinnabons.
Yep.
Man, they taste bomb. Those like first 2, 3, amazing, bro. Then you get the 10.
No, I
And
understand
it's
that.
poison. Do it for anything.
No,
Substitute vegetables
poison
in
is
there.
what happened to
It's just-
Newcastle.
It's just too much. It's just too
Poison is what
much
happened
of
to
the
Leeds.
same
Hussey,
thing.
this is a
they
classic,
go all
this is a
in.
classic
Look,
equation
it
of
could be-
either you die a hero or you live long enough to see yourself.
No,
do it
I
again.
don't believe
You'd
he
even not be
did.
feeling it to
I don't
finish that.
believe he's done well, and for the
Did
type
you
of
hear
club
what I
that he's at,
Did you hear
I
what
don't
said?
think he's poison though.
Did you hear what I said?
No.
It's the difference between being a hero and something.
See, I was trying to explain the
First
poison
half,
remark,
right?
and you just
Oh,
keep
boy.
fucking stepping all over
First
me.
half.
I said it's a Batman quote, so I'm quoting.
You
Harvey
quote
Two-Face. This is a great
Batman?
fucking quote. I love Chris Nolan. Here we go. So it's either you die a hero or you live long enough to
yourself.
see yourself become the villain, which is what happened to Arsene Wenger. He's lived too long. He's been Arsenal too long. He's now become the villain of the club.
Yeah, that's so true.
Yeah.
He's, I mean,
I'll give you that
everyone's
one.
got-
I like
everyone's-
that quote more than saying he's poison. I
Well,
like
you
that
gotta-
one.
Borderline
you gotta listen
poison,
the first
man.
time, huh?
Yeah, you should listen.
You what?
What?
If you listen, to learn.
No.
What? Why aren't you listening?
No, because I heard him say, "Oh, if you listen, you listen." No, hey, that was a good quote. I gave him credit for that.
I had to say it twice.
But again, I don't think you can call Wenger poison when he's given Arsenal
Look,
some of the best days.
I clarified what I meant.
Look,
Exactly.
We got off the poison. We got off the
It's
poison.
the same thing, bro.
But
You
it-
can do
I
it
love
for
poison.
broccoli, damn it. You keep eating broccoli every single day, all day. Starts off okay, but eventually will poison your body because there's no variety there. It's the same thing. I'm
Look,
so
That's
frustrated.
even better. That's an even better analogy. I love it, Tom.
Yeah, man.
Even better.
It's tough, man, Huss. It's tough because by the time he leaves, will this club be in any position to pick up players?
Yeah, it could in fact be poison.
You
in the
can
long
you can
term.
make the same argument for Liverpool in the 70s when they were winning everything there was to win, even in Europe. They were beating the Barcelonas. Liverpool was the best club in the world. And at some point, they lost their way.
No,
You know
I
what mean?
understand that.
So I'm not sitting here saying Arsene is
A
you
bad
know, going to
coach.
destroy this.
Yeah.
But to that poison analogy, it kind of is. Now, is it a poison to where he's going to destroy the club? Probably not. But is it a poison to where Arsenal could become the
You're
new
just
Liverpool,
deteriorating,
Yeah.
where they
slowly
don't
deteriorating,
win,
bro.
where all of a sudden 4th to 6th is where they live, and that's okay.
It's already been a decade.
Liverpool
plus.
lived there for a long time until Brendan Rodgers made noise with Suarez. And all of a sudden, the ownership was like, oh, shit, we could make a push. Now they bring in Klopp, Coutinho. So they're starting to make a push. But for a long time, you guys were happy with having the Gerrard scoring the late goal.
Very stagnant.
Very
And
stagnant
everyone in the
club.
EPL
It was like
is
4
moving
years.
forward.
Yeah.
It's been
It was
26 years.
26
years, no
early
title.
2000s,
You know?
bro. Till like you had
Well, they
that
won the
weird
They won
you
the
had that
Champions
weird
League,
blip.
and then went to another Champions League final after that.
Yeah, that weird
But-
blip, but like then since then it's been nothing. You went
not
nothing.
consistent.
Had
It's
this
not
quick
steady.
noise with what's his name, the
Rafa.
manager with Rafa, made some noise, and even he faded since then. You know what I mean? So it's this weird. I see their point, dude.
They
He might
could
be
become our
poisonous.
next
Arsenal is
Liverpool,
just-
and that Liverpool have gone 26, 27 years now without a title.
What?
You know, and
they dominated.
Arsenal.
Yeah, I know, it's just a different cycle. We've talked about this before.
Hold on. Arsenal over a decade. You won one Champions League. You know, a big whoop. You know, it's a one-off competition. You know, it's not something to hold your
Yeah,
hat
you
on.
just
Like,
cycle
as
down.
far as the stability of the club, where Arsenal's been 10 plus years.
And
You know,
there's something to be said
2004.
about stability, but again, it's like
Stability in like
It
a winning
becomes-
sense.
yeah.
You know, like
It depends on your history.
It becomes
You can be
mediocrity.
stable if you're
Yeah.
Everton, but even Everton got
Yeah.
tired of. Well, they didn't get tired of stability. Their manager left them, but like. Every club eventually gets tired of stability. At some point, Tony
Newcastle.
Pulis is going to lose their way. Newcastle's so destabilized now.
trigger.
You know what I mean? Like, not as a manager. I just mean at West Brom, they'll get tired of his message.
well, they got
have
tired
to
of
move.
at Stoke. He had to evolve. He tried to evolve, still not. So you left. Mark
Exactly.
Hughes, different.
So Wenger can't evolve, man, and he just won't leave the club.
It's called
and supposed to
Kaizen.
club back.
It's called Kaizen. Every time you
Kaizen.
do something, you're trying to improve 1%.
What's Kaizen?
Are you
I just told you.
philosophical on us.
I learned it in one of my jobs when I used to have.
I like
It's
it.
Did somebody-
whenever you do
did somebody-
something, you always,
philosopher.
Did
When
somebody
you-
tell you that? Like
when you do
so
something,
high.
always trying to improve 1%, because if you do it 10 times, you improve that 1%
Compound.
every time. You get a little bit better.
I
wish
try
you
to
tell
improve
Wenger that.
100% every time I do something.
There you go.
But that's no, that doesn't work.
1%. Like you're not even trying. It's like I'll do 1% more next time.
Yeah.
What is 1%?
I'll
Like,
stay
you,
one extra second.
Like you moved like.
But if you do it 1,000 times,
how old are
That
you by
is-
then? You know.
no, that's like what a year.
If you're doing one act
If
once a
you're-
week and you're improving at 1% every day,
I don't know how we got here.
1,000%.
The 1% approval.
What?
All right,
1%.
yo, back to the Arsenal game, man.
Jesse Rodriguez,
Butland.
Xhaka again, bro. 2 mistakes in 2 weeks. This dude at number 6 can't afford those mistakes. Why? Because when you make those mistakes, goals usually happen. That's why guys like Conte are so valuable. That's why I used to value Carrick, because he brought nothing offensively, not a goddamn thing, in my opinion.
But Carrick?
But yeah,
Well,
not
no, he
to-
plays he builds the attack from the back. That's his main thing.
But still,
yeah,
even
but like,
when you
he didn't bring too much
All right,
offense.
we don't care. I don't care.
Either way, what I'm saying is, yeah.
always getting jarred off Arsenal.
Well, you know,
yeah.
Michael Carrick actually plays.
No, what I'm saying is, at
Yeah.
number 6, you can't afford to give up the ball. This dude is
Dude,
becoming notorious
At
for
least
it.
Carrick would sprint back and bust his ass when he gave her the ball. There was a moment when Xhaka, yes, he gave a loose pass away, but him and Ozil, just their body language after that pass was given away. There's no, instead of transitioning and sprinting back, it's like a jog back. It's like, oh
You know-
no, it's the worst thing in the world.
You know why, bro?
At least it will go.
Who's gonna yell at you? Monreal, Petr Cech. Who's gonna crucify you?
Better
Lee
yet,
Dixon.
the coach. Is
Lee
the
Dixon-
coach gonna?
No.
Is the coach
Dude,
gonna
that-
yell at
no.
But that
Ozil?
frail old dude on the side, man. You know what I mean? Like
That's
he's
part of-
tired.
That's part of. He can get away with that. Ozil does that because he can get away with that. We saw him at other
what I'm-
clubs in Germany,
what I'm saying
in
is-
Spain. He couldn't get
But
away
that's
with
always
that.
been the criticism of Ozil is that type of attitude can bleed, man. And you see bleeding into Xhaka. You know what I mean? Like that type of just
part-
laziness.
no, midfield
No one
partner.
holds you accountable for that, man. You need that guy in the middle. Obviously, you know, when Sanchez is there, his playing speaks for himself. But you can tell, even him, that's probably why he wants to leave. It's not his country. You know what I mean? It's not his first language.
I was listening
So-
to Stevie G, Steven Gerrard,
It's
and
not- there's
he
no one
made
to
such
yell
a
at you.
great point. He said, "All right, Ozil, you know, he's a really good player. He wants to be on the ball. He loves to buzz around, you know, in the attacking third. But basically, when you don't have the ball, you're playing a man down."
Absolutely.
And he even said he doesn't consider him a world-class player because of that. Because the world-class players do it on both ends. You have to be able to put in a shift. You know what I mean?
Agreed,
on both
man.
sides of the ball. So
Even forwards work
even
hard.
forwards, man, you have to. So I'm not gonna put it all on Ozil, but it is something where Xhaka needs to improve, Ozil needs to improve. Really, defense needs to improve. Arsenal need to go out in the window. They have to do something. I thought we had a PK shot with Brahme Diouf on Bellerin.
That was
Everything
a PK.
else, the Lacazette goal, was he offside?
That was offside.
He was offsides.
Yeah.
I'm not going to debate that.
What do you think of that, Huss?
Fine line. He was
Hussey
offside.
was saying he was onside.
Need video replay to know for sure.
Because when the ball was kicked, I really...
We had it. The fans had it because they showed the replay.
Yeah.
Well, I saw the replay. It looked like he was exactly even, except for maybe like a sliver of his like heel.
But that's a scoring. That's all it takes.
Except for a little part of him.
Yeah.
Except for his nose.
Except for the part he could score.
Oh, no. It wasn't his foot. It was his calf muscle.
It was
You
his
can
foot.
I
still
think.
score with
It was
it.
his foot.
It was his shoe.
It was his boot.
Yeah, it was.
I saw the calf.
It was his boot, dude.
Either
I-
way, and
Obviously, I'm
saw
rooting
that.
for him a little bit more because it's fantasy on both teams I have.
let me
Yeah,
just
but
say
you're a
that
Liverpool fan.
at offsides like that, I don't know how that Lino got it right, but
I think it's luck.
I think it
was
was
a
like
little
50-50. Like, I think he was off, and fortunately for him, like in the end, it was a millimeter, but
And
it was offside.
And they always say 50-50 goes to the offense. That's the biggest load of crap. Because that 50-50
And that's
should have gone to
50-50,
Lacazette.
yeah. I think
You
that-
know what I mean?
but it wasn't a 50-50 because if it's a ball playing part, which means if it's your foot, your head,
No, what I'm saying is...
then I understand the rule.
No, the
general
50-50 in like a
consensus.
bang-bang play.
Yeah.
You know, live action bang-bang. That's what I mean by 50-50. Like, you're just guessing. Like,
It's so close. Everyone's
my
moving.
experience, my hunch tells me it was offside. They say when you're feeling that hunch mode, when it's that close of a call as a lino, you're supposed to give the tie to the
Yeah.
offense.
I don't think he felt that way. I
No.
think he felt confident in his decision that yes, he's offsides, but it was very close.
I think he played it
It's one of the
safe.
that was
I
one of
think
the
he was
closest
like
calls
better
I've
safe
seen.
than sorry.
But how about
Yeah,
that?
dude.
How about that finish up at Lacazette?
That was
I'm son.
nice, dude.
He's a
I mean,
finisher.
I haven't know much about this guy. I mean, I've seen his highlight tapes, but I never watch him play week in week out. But this guy is looking
Looking
like the real
legit.
deal, man.
Yeah.
Dude, he would have helped you
that
last
was
year.
that was a beautiful finish, man. He roofed that ball.
How
Like,
about 2
Sanchez?
did not hesitate. But I
With
think
Sanchez.
him and Sanchez.
You wouldn't have
That's
you
what I'm
would,
saying. You get
but you
Giroud,
wouldn't have a Sanchez debate right now about where he's going.
I was hating on Giroud saying get Giroud out. I'll give you that, but the only reason I was saying is because we needed a complete forward. And
Yeah.
Lacazette, we've been dilly down with Lacazette for a long time now.
3 seasons, man.
And when Giroud did come in, he actually did well. He had a couple in the box where he knocked the ball down. Stupid Arsenal guys all surrounding him. Instead of going to the
Peel
six
off,
where
yeah.
he's going to lay it back, everyone's behind him, next to him, trying to win the same ball. Like, it's so frustrating being an Arsenal fan.
Well, that's that spirited comeback against Leicester City. You know,
That was-
Paper
almost
over cracks.
you spared
Yeah,
the blushes. You
It's
know,
all it's all Band-Aid stuff, man.
It really is.
Everyone knows Arsenal's defense is fraudulent, and when you're playing against Stoke City, who love playing against Arsenal,
Physical.
get into them, get physical, make it hard for them to play, make it play sideways, and we'll be fine.
Arsene-
Mark Hughes owns Arsene Wenger.
Arsenal called them the bullies.
Yeah, because
It's
he's
the
a pussy.
EPL,
That's
dude.
why.
Yeah.
His pussy got bullied, got beat up.
Man of the match.
Hesse.
Has
Hesse,
to
dude.
You gotta give Jesse
on his,
boy.
on his debut.
Although,
scores his
honorable mention to
freaking-
Jack Butland. Man.
That's who I'm giving it to.
Out of
some
his
saves.
mind.
Yeah, he did. He's
Good to see
back.
him come
huh?
back.
Yeah, he's fit finally.
He's black.
He's
WhoScored.com gave it to
Back in black.
Butland. 8.9.
Yeah, he's a beast, man. So now,
I
what's
had
his
8.8.
name?
Oxlade Chamberlain.
What's his name has pressure. Joe Hart has pressure, and Pickford has pressure.
That's the point.
Ooh, actually, Butland probably got some good points. He got the clean sheet and 6 saves.
Oh man, how are we not talking about Joey Hart? Oh, never mind.
Because we're not talking about West Ham.
Oh no, Fabianski.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Oh no, shit, no, sorry, we haven't got to Joey Hart yet.
I was like,
That's all it was.
whoa.
I was talking about
Were
goals.
we supposed to open with him? Are we supposed to open with West Ham?
Like, what did I miss? What was
No,
the
no.
big story?
False alarm, everybody.
Speaking of Band-Aids,
Yeah. Jesus.
Biggest Band-Aid in the league, Liverpool FC.
Oh my god.
I got Sadio Mane. Boom.
The monument. But Mane is
AFCON,
Alexis
come
Sanchez.
Listen, that
Come
goal
on,
sucked.
AFCON.
That was a FIFA wall pass. That's what that goal was.
You know what that was? That was sloppy.
You take it. I take it. You
No.
take it. Boom.
Nah, that was
No.
Al's boy, Miovalovic.
But you know what? That's
That was a
just.
Suarez goal.
I mean,
bro.
it's one of those things where
that
you
was
wouldn't even.
Spurs. That was
ball bouncing.
That was
bouncing.
Palace fucking
Yeah.
up. That was Palace being
It's
stupid,
about
sloppy at the back. and
What's
giving-
about Liverpool consistently being on their side, giving pressure, 23 shots, 73% of the possession.
4 on target.
No Coutinho.
No,
20,
13 on target.
He was in
What
Spain
you
that
got?
day.
Who's got
4. 23,
Vacation.
Join
Oh.
shots on target?
23.
I mean, Matip. I mean that cross by the new boy. Oh my goodness, Robertson.
That boy can cross.
Oh my God, the Shirl on that.
He can cross a ball.
When I saw that, I
player,
thought
man.
of you, Tom. Actually, I was like, oh boy. And then Matip coming in, fraudulent dude. Come on, be a big dude. You're
Yeah,
a big
man.
center back. Finish that ball off. Put that in the net.
Weighs 100 pounds, dude.
I think you're a little. I think.
Eat some cheeseburgers.
Look.
Get
okay.
some muscle, man.
I think you're being a little bit harsh
No,
on my
nope.
tip. Not in terms of that headed opportunity, but there were other times when you were going in on him, like the backtrack, bro. Like there was a game where he just backtracked 20 steps and let the ball come to him, and you were going in on him. Like, relax, bro. Why are you going in on this?
Oh, no,
guy? He
I
bodied
said that
up.
because
Bro.
he let the ball bounce and bounce and bounce and bounce. And finally, it came to a dead stop, and then he got it. where just trap the ball, dude. Where's your first touch?
Yeah, how about a forward is slowly pressing him? He wasn't. He's letting him go.
No, he was by himself.
So why
By like 30 yards.
Tactics corner with Hussey.
Look out, like leave him alone.
Chest trap that ball. Bring that ball down.
That's
Get that ball and let's go.
That's such a semantic. It's ridiculous. But
Or why do you let it bounce 15 times before you get the ball?
because there's no pressure on you, slowing the game down. Either way, bro, I don't want to argue
He
with you
didn't
over that.
like that
What
answer.
I do want to make
24.
What I do want to make you aware of is that
45 tackles in this game.
He shut down Andros Townsend. Every time Townsend had a one-on-one with my tape, you were thinking, okay, and Townsend's got the speed advantage. He might get around him.
Andros Townsend is
No
on
chance.
on the list to be sold right now. dude.
Benteke
Andros
was shy.
Townsend is not about this life
He's
anymore.
out. He's done.
He might be ready.
He's
for
like a
the-
David Bentley, bro.
He might be
No, he's
ready
not.
for the championship.
No, I
dude.
disagree. I
Look,
disagree with both of y'all.
His
I've been saying
Me
this.
too, me too.
I've been
You
saying
guys are
this.
jumping. Yeah, because you guys are haters, man. You're all hating on this guy for no
his
reason.
I've backed him up for a long
I've
time.
backed him up
Not
since
me.
Tottenham.
Not me.
But
Yeah.
he's been on a slide. His work rate is so low, man. His ability is all there. But Premiership, you need the work rate. It's
You have to
never
perform.
been there, dude.
You have to perform.
He's not
every
that
have
guy.
to
He's not
show
that guy
up.
for Palace, man.
You know what it is?
I don't think he's that guy for
Guys,
anyone, man.
No Zaha. There was no Zaha to distract. He's not the guy where he's not Zaha. He's not on that level where okay, he's our best player, he's our best winger. But when Zaha's there and you have to give him attention, double team Zaha, Andros Townsend is a good complement to Willy Zaha.
Well, the big thing with Liverpool
This team needs
coming into the
signings,
game, coming into the game,
What
I
did
saw
say,
Liverpool's
man? This
lineup.
team is
We need
struggling.
offense.
Liverpool had 5 new people
Need everything
playing
defense.
since last weekend. They had Robinson playing. They had Clavin playing. Gomez. They had Milner on the left flank. They had Sturridge. It's just.
The Coutinho.
No.
Milana,
What I'm saying
the
is,
Mignolet.
I mean, I don't know why the Champions League qualifiers coming up. So maybe that's why I did it.
That's why you set Salah, which everyone got freaking
But
doused in.
I'm saying
on
to your
fantasy.
point where you said there's no Zaha, where I think Klopp felt more comfortable thinking, oh, they're missing their best player. I mean, you can't take anyone easy in this league now, but I think he felt a little bit more comfortable playing a couple players because, Zaha's not in there. The main dude's not there. Shut down Benteke.
I don't
Dude,
think
I
he was
think
thinking about
if Salah was fit, he would have started. If you watched him in that Champions League game towards the end, he was not dogged leg, but like he was tired. You know what I mean? And
Makes sense, man.
I think he was just resting him. He's not match fit. He's not ready for the Liverpool rock and roll press system. So like he's just resting him. Just
Oh,
give him
man.
his
And
legs.
by the
It's
way,
Palace at
by
home.
the way, Willie Zaha knee injury out for about a month, maybe more, kind of indefinite.
Dude,
at
this
this
is
point.
but this is what I
This
said
is a
before
big
the
injury.
start of the
This is a big
season.
injury at the
man.
wrong time for this
Yeah,
guy.
you lose this guy. They're down 2 no points in the first 2 games. Who do they turn to?
Fucking
Townsend?
Benteke fucked up, dude.
Benteke was coward,
bro,
though.
was choked on a dick in that first.
So
Yeah.
coward.
He does this shit all the time, man.
Yeah.
Lay it
That's
off to
why
him. He always
Liverpool
blazes
got rid of
over.
him.
Well,
I
that's
mean,
why you
look him-
spent $30 million on him in the first place.
So, hey, we got $30 million for
Yeah,
him back.
what'd you win that year? Nothing.
Hey, we got $30 million
You
back.
got $30
what'd
million
you win
back.
that you-
How many years later?
You should have spent $30 million on something
year
that was good.
Or something like that.
Maybe
bro.
I guess.
No, I mean, they got lucky
Loftus-Cheek
on that
did-
one. It is what it is.
Loftus-Cheek
Loftus-Cheek
just beasted
is
through, bro.
nice.
Classic. I mean, class, world touch. What the hell am I saying?
Class World?
Classic.
Class, first touch.
Classic
okay?
world touch.
I don't know who. I don't know who
Cool,
went around.
cool. That's
I
all.
had like a mini stroke.
What type of
That's
touching
what
you talking about over
I don't know
there?
what happened.
A world tour of touching?
Did he body up on Milner, your boy? I don't know who Loftus
He handled
bodied up
the
on.
middle, man. He with that
Yeah,
little
well,
quick
now
feet as
Milner's
well.
in the middle with the new boy Robertson, like you're talking about.
Yeah,
Oh, because Milner's a
That's
center
where he belongs,
midfielder,
man.
not a left back.
Milner's got versatility, bro.
He's everywhere.
He does. That's
he
true.
does, but he
No doubt
doesn't
he's
work that
versatile.
He's
ball in
everywhere.
Robertson.
He's like Magellan. All over that
Ferdinand.
field. Boom, 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 boom.
He's
You
like
gelling?
He's like that crabs you got everywhere.
Hey.
Wait, you're saying I have crabs like on my
Hey,
shins?
Mr. Krabs.
And my hands?
Everybody
He looks like
knows you got
Mr.
it.
Krabs. Look how ready he is.
You got crabs everywhere.
In your armpits.
What? In my nose, in my ears. Yeah, crabs everywhere. It's like Red Lobster over here.
You heard it here first, folks.
So the thing is, if we're gonna talk about Townsend being sent away, Townsend, Sturridge
Lame.
needs to go.
Oh, jeez.
My God, if you're talking about Lacazette needs, my God, Sturridge.
Dude, I think Sturridge was one of your bright spots this game. I stay hating on him because
is he
he's
good
not
enough for a
fit.
team trying to be top 4?
Look, if he stays fit, why not?
As a sub, he
That's
got
always
hurt
been my
on a
criticism.
breakaway.
Yeah, but he didn't get
playing
hurt this
today.
game.
Well,
He's your
not
best
today.
And he was one
number
of your
9.
bright spots. He
He's
did
your
play
best
today.
number 9.
How's he
that you
going to see
got.
Solanke?
It's not. He's looking good.
Yeah, except he wasn't
Except
clinical
he-
when
yeah, thank
freaking
you, dude.
Firmino laid it off to
All
him
he had to do was
perfectly.
swat at far post.
Come on,
He
bro.
shoots it right at the goalie's
No, but
feet.
I mean, I don't even want him to be the number 1 dude. But I mean, if
Look,
Sturridge becomes your number 1 dude over,
understand your
I mean,
point.
Firmino probably still will be, but like
But
Sturridge.
it's more important to get Virgil than it is to
Well,
even
of
touch
course, yeah.
Sturridge.
No,
I think
fully
he can
understand
survive another season with Sturridge, especially Firmino's playing that position. Let's not kid ourselves, man. You guys, it's way too late to make a real Premier League run as far as depth because you have Champions League, you have all kinds of trophies.
Jordan Henderson got banged up again.
You just don't have the depth, so you need like 5 or 6 signings to give you that depth. You're not going to make them. So the best you can fight for is top 4. I think Sturridge can get you top 4 if he's healthy.
Give me a great season.
You beat Palace 1-0 at home.
Barely.
And
Benteke would have had it. It would have been 1-0 Palace if Benteke scored it.
Yeah,
and that goal is not well. That goal is not well worked either. It was a miscommunication.
It was a FIFA wall pass.
It was
mine. And you gave up before the wall pass. It was just.
But they put him under pressure. That's why they did.
You gave up 3 to Watford last week.
Yeah, no, trust me. I've also been all over that back line.
3, yeah.
So I came after Klavan last week or the week before. You cannot be going into the season with Klavan being your third back. I mean, that's just Ragnar.
Honestly,
my God,
Barcelona need to bench Deulofeu. Sign Sadio Mane. It's about this life.
Let's get that rumor out there.
About this life. I'm just putting that energy into
no.
right now.
Who was the first person that Mane ran to after he scored the goal?
What did he do?
Push him away.
Grow up.
But he was still.
Leave me alone.
But you know what though? I'm sure that.
But you know who he hugs? Coutinho.
No.
Go to PSG.
The number one celebration came. Actually, I think it was Mane after a game, and Klopp gave Mane a piggyback, and he broke his glasses and everything.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah,
that's why he doesn't want Mane jumping.
Yeah. He can only get so many.
Mane is way too good for Liverpool. He needs to leave. He's far too good.
No, see the way that Liverpool will see it, it's not so much he's too good for them. It's just they're trying to get players that will actually be on that level.
So he's too good for them right now.
I don't think he's good. No, I don't think he's too good for them right now.
Too good.
No,
way too good. Guys around the room.
No, because once they get Coutinho back, if he doesn't get sold, you got Coutinho, Firmino, Mane up there, and
he's sold. Yeah, he's as good as sold. They said 150 million.
If they give Liverpool 150 million pounds,
dude, I
don't know how you wouldn't sell. I mean,
I don't know how you can argue that Mane is not too good for Liverpool.
He's on par from what he should be.
Pride.
No, you can slide this guy into any team. You can slide him into Arsenal. They probably make top 4.
You can slide him into Barcelona, dude, and they would wake up out of nowhere.
Right now.
Yes, so can you do? Hey, you can do that with Milner.
Dude, he left. No.
Just wanted to throw
that's actually true.
You can do that with any team.
Mane.
No. Not only can you put Milner on any team, you can put him for any team for any sport.
Don't touch it,
I get Mane.
Hockey. Put him in goal. He'll save everyone.
Man of the match. Farid, man of the match.
I got Wayne Hennessy.
Okay.
That the guy had a brilliant game, man.
He lost.
Really kept him in it. Yeah, he allowed one
goal.
Could have
been more.
But yeah.
I have Mane. I just want to say Mane's on the PFC all hairline team. This dude's hairline.
What about Moses?
Starts back here, Doug. In the middle of you.
I don't understand.
But he still got hair. He's got hair. It like sprouts out.
Oh yeah, I forgot to talk about how Pogba was trying to steal Mane's haircut right there. We had the gold streak going through his head. He's trying to be Mane.
Pogba Ben had that.
No,
Wayne Hennessy.
Not like Mane.
Wayne Hennessy had 12 saves this game.
He's trying to be Mane.
Trying to be Mane.
Piece, man. That's
that hairline.
I mean Hennessy. 12 saves. I mean, you have to give it to Hennessy, even though Mane got the goal.
You really don't.
Yeah, you do.
All right, we in here. Quick touch.
Where you at, Al?
Hey, let's talk about Joe Hart.
Beep. Quick touch.
Southampton
West
3, West Ham 2. Wow, West Ham.
I said, let's talk about Joe Hart.
Blowing it, bro.
0-2, dude.
Chicha gets off the mark, gets 2 goals. So, also gets a red card, foolish red card by West Ham.
Chicha getting the goals again.
Dude.
Classic Chicha goals. Inside the 6, rebounds.
Just reaction.
But the second goal, man, I don't care who you are as a striker, man, that was a world-class strike. Because it was, he had like a third of a second to catch that ball. Caught it beautifully, sent it to the roof of the net.
Dude, I almost...
Go ahead, no, finish up. I'm done with Chicha. Get on Joe Hart in a second.
I almost threw my TV through the window. So I got the itch. Friday night, fantasy itch.
Arnautovic.
Gabbiadini.
You got it.
I got rid of Chicharito.
I saw.
You had him. I thought you said we won. That's your -4.
That was my -4. Guess who I picked up?
Benteke.
Rashford.
Rashford.
And I was this close with Rashford. If he just had a better game,
against Swansea,
stupid United love.
Dude, I thought you had him. I thought about you as soon as I saw those 2 goals.
And Southampton.
Joey Hart.
Boy Gabbiadini, man.
Joey Hart, welcome.
Nice.
Gabbiadini getting goals. He's off to the races.
Wait, was that regular fantasy or fantasy draft?
Regular.
Oh, I was gonna say fantasy draft. I might be logging on right now.
But Joey Hart, welcome back to the Prem, son. You Man City cunt. 2 games -7. Fuck off, buddy.
He stabbed so deep.
Welcome back.
No, this guy talks so much shit, man. Even the penalty, like you see him walking by the what's his face, getting in his head. I respect Joey as a professional. Like it's a professional goalie move.
Bro.
But he was Man City, man. Always.
If you were that keeper, you would be doing the same exact thing.
the problem
Take
is-
the ball away.
Bro.
No.
Fuck that guy. You said it.
Yo,
Yeah.
Arnautovic's elbow, red card. So vicious.
Yo,
So
it was like
legit
this.
though, right?
To his
So-
neck.
that was
So
legit.
legit.
Dude's
Yeah.
neck went like.
I think he might get banned
Rubber.
more than 3.
And then Arnautovic,
Might be a fiver,
you
yeah.
see,
Violent.
you see him. He's like, "What do I do?
It was a
what do I do?"
retaliation
Like
because
what?
he got
What?
elbowed. It didn't get called,
did.
and then he was pissed. Bro,
But-
do you
but
know
his elbow-
Arnautovic is 6'4"? Adebayo is 6'3".
Arnautovic is 6'4".
Arnautovic is 6'4".
Yeah,
That's
but
why,
he's like a
dude, that's why
rectangle.
he's mini Ibra because he's almost the same size.
Way.
I'm telling you, I looked it up.
I thought he was like 5'10".
What?
No, normal.
Arnautovic?
I thought he was 6.
No way, dude.
I thought he was
Arnautovic-
6'1".
No, like a normal height.
but he
dude.
was
I didn't see him
wide.
as a
I
tall
thought
dude.
the
robot 11.
I
we
thought he was
got
6'5",
robots in there.
6'6".
We got
Bro,
Shaqiri in
he's
there.
taller than Adebayo. Adebayo is just all legs.
Yeah.
So you're like, oh, wow, this guy's 6'6".
6'3".
This dude's taller than Adebayo.
I wish he was
So
6'9".
you catch a bow from him.
Yeah,
That's a true bash, bro.
that's vicious.
To the throat.
Leicester City 2, Brighton and Hove
Oh,
Albion 0.
Kosaki!
Dude, I cannot believe I don't have this guy right now.
Did you see the angle when you were smiling, like running to Morris to
Oh
celebrate?
my
dude?
God! You! Oh, how can you
So
not want
great,
him
dude.
on your team?
He's
There's
the
zi-
best. Well,
like
apparently
He has
you don't.
horrible output.
Apparently you don't.
Yeah.
Oh my God!
That was Kalechi's goal, damn it.
I mean,
I picked him up
Dude,
last year. He got me
Iheanacho's
points.
killing
Why
me.
am I not doing
This
that?
killed me in fantasy.
That was Kalechi's
Dude, and
goal.
Al's boy Maguire texted the group when he scored, the realist.
he's good, man.
Dude, this guy.
Two assists and a goal in 2
He's a
games.
cannonball.
This is the guy.
Home debut scores.
He's like
Savagery.
look, his physicality reminds.
Up you go, big
physicality-
nose.
Everyone calm down. Physicality
He runs weird.
reminds me of a John Terry.
Absolutely.
Physicality only.
Absolutely.
Everything else, who knows? But this guy gets stuck in. He's powerful, recovers.
Rampaging
a
runs.
young John Terry.
Scores
Yeah.
Rampaging
head
runs up
balls.
the field.
Set pieces.
No, he's a beast.
But
he's
he,
an absolute beast.
long way to go. Not making the comparison. All I'm just saying is
Bro,
it's been
he's
a while
exactly
since.
what they needed.
Yeah.
They addressed their weakness. Robert Huth, you move like a tortoise. We need a new guy who's
Full of
actually
rigor mortis.
mobile.
Yeah, and then you can have
Wes.
Wes Morgan in there pulling the strings, telling you where to go. You're going to be the
Captain.
asset.
Well, you know
Just
what?
organizing.
I'll tell you this. You guys were making fun of Liverpool for the fact that they got Robinson instead of Maguire.
Yeah.
I think Liverpool should have just went for both because Maguire's looking
Should've.
that good right now.
Should've.
And Robinson,
I
he
could have
looked
told
good.
you that last year. He kept Hull City relevant.
How silly?
Al called that.
How
from last
silly?
year.
How silly?
Dude, 'cause-
Oh, you silly.
Anyways, Ryan,
No,
man of the match here was Riyad Mahrez, who drew the
pick
first
it?
goal.
Should we pick him up?
Hey,
Please.
who has him in fantasy?
Should we pick him
Who
up?
has him in fantasy?
You have to applaud the way
Oh,
this
just me?
guy has handled business, man.
Total pro.
He came out literally and made a statement, says, "Hey Lester, I love you, but I need a new girlfriend." And he has been nothing but a professional ever since. Shows up to training on time, works hard. His manager, Shakespeare, even said, dude, I had to start him on an opening day because he's been nothing but a professional.
He's our best player.
Gets a borderline assist today.
Easily.
Man, this
Well,
is how
no, he
you
did
leave
get
a
an assist.
club.
He got the assist to Harry Maguire as well.
Good call.
So
Should have 2 goals.
this
Should I do
this
that?
is how you leave a club, man, with some class, some dignity.
Head held
I
high.
love him, man.
So
Head held
Roma
high.
keeps knocking.
Hashtag
Roma
not yet.
keeps
Yeah.
knocking.
I don't know if they're gonna meet
Hashtag
the
quiet, man. Drives me nuts.
I don't know if they're gonna meet the $50 valuation though.
And you know what, though?
Yeah, I don't know. He might stay. Unfortunately for him, he might end up staying.
Yeah, I don't think
Tom,
I think he'll
I
settle
hope they
in,
honor
actually.
him.
I think he'll actually settle in and have a good
Maybe.
year.
All right, we're in the quick touch.
oh, no, hold up. Tom, how are you thinking about Okazaki's goals? He's keeping your boy out of the lineup.
God, yeah,
Ian
that's-
Nacho.
Yeah, it's killing my fantasy.
I don't like
Love it.
Ooh.
Love it.
Are you gonna pick him up?
Oh, I might pick up Okazaki. I might.
Team to watch this
I
season.
very well might.
Wait, hold on,
I
hold on,
want
hold
to.
on. Before we wrap this game, Jamie Vardy crunching tackle with the goalie towards the end of this game. Could be out
Nice
for a
little kick in the
while.
head.
I know.
No, ankle.
Great. Okazaki will beat his
Goalie
record
came
now.
out, broke his ankle.
What is it, 13
Like,
games?
Jamie Vardy doesn't walk around or limp but he was walking on this ankle off the field like gingerly.
Give
Probably
it-
he's like a broken leg, but he's like, I'm walking off, man.
He's a
I'm
beast.
walking this shit off. So it could be bad. Watch out for your fantasy. Farid.
I got him. second round.
Just put in Defoe. You're good.
Got him.
Uh,
Watford team to watch this year. What I tell you, boys?
What, are they 4th place right now?
Richarlison, this dude.
Nice goal for him. He started running the wrong way after he scored. He's like, no, the fans are the other way. Runs to celebrate in front of the fans. That's how you make an impression at a club.
That's how you get liked real quick.
Right?
Yup.
Made a real big impact. Crafty with the ball. Circling in.
Even last week,
going on?
Yeah.
Even last week against Liverpool, he came on.
He's got a little spark to his game.
And he's Brazilian, bro.
Yeah.
He's got
20
that.
years
He's gonna
young.
bring on that flair for Watford.
I already looked at this guy in fantasy after I saw this game. He's worth 6 points, so he's kind of expensive even already.
That is expensive.
But dude, this
He's good.
kid, Watford made some good signings.
Well,
He's one of them.
they also have the Chelsea boy.
Shalaba.
He should have had a goal.
On a breakaway.
got
On a
him.
breakaway. I have him. I know. I
Pissed.
was waiting.
There's another play I was telling the boys before the show. I don't know if you saw free. It was Chalaba running into the box, ball it off top of the 18, and what's his face? Some guy, I forgot his name. I actually don't know who it was. Behind him yells, leave it. So he dummies it. Ball runs right through his legs to the other dude on the other team. Walks away with it. It's hilarious.
A little mind game.
Also,
That's
shout out.
like U12 soccer right there.
Should have picked this guy up. He's always hot in the beginning of the year.
Oh man,
Kapoo!
dude,
With the volley strike.
He's the ultimate honey pot, dude.
Fuck this guy.
Ultimate honey pot.
Don't pick him up.
Everyone picked him up after I think week 2 or 3 last year. He didn't do anything the rest of the year.
Oh, he scored 2 goals in like March and April or something.
Yeah, dude. So don't get caught by the Kapoo, but he's linked with an exit, like I think you were saying earlier, Tom. So there might be class there this year.
Burnley, West Brom. Burnley beats Chelsea, loses to West Brom at home.
It's life of
Welcome to the Prem.
table club.
Coutinho won the goal and picks up a straight red.
Subbed on, red card. Subbed on goal, red card.
Game-winning goal.
Hey, that's a
Game-winning
great goal. That's a hat trick right there.
That's my kind of hat trick.
Dude, that goal was
West Brom, right?
almost like
West Brom.
his class he showed in the Euros.
Yeah.
You know, that
With
is
Wales.
his ability
Wheels.
to go one-on-one. Absolutely strong, powerful run. But that elbow, look, it was definitely an elbow, definitely a red card, but I don't think it's an Arnautovic elbow.
No.
Put it that way.
It was more clumsy than malicious.
Yeah,
Like, Arnautovic was straight
just
up, I'm going to
dangerous
fucking
play.
elbow you. This was like his forearm.
Yeah.
But he led with it intentionally. It was a dumb move.
Yo,
Yeah.
if you haven't picked up Higazi from West Brom,
I was
slipping.
just literally just gonna bring him up.
Yes, I saw you.
I went
Slipping. If you haven't picked him up.
Hey, what do you know?
You know how this works.
Hussey's a step behind again.
Telepathic.
Bought him last night, right after the game.
Just so that you don't get that .1.
Yup. Smart business.
That's how you gotta do
I
it.
took a -4 for
but-
him.
Oh,
That's
Jesus.
a
Took
little
a
pro
-4
tip,
for
guys.
Lukaku.
If you feel really strong about a player, pick him up either like Saturday night or like Sunday night ASAP because the points calculation, the value calculation kicks in, I think, like Monday or Tuesday.
No,
You know.
that night, I think.
You gotta pick him up
No.
ASAP.
Yeah, sometimes it's like right.
That
because
night, I
everything-
think.
Not
No,
the
that night.
valuation, not the
Not like
salary.
Sunday
Really?
night.
I thought it has
Just
before.
let it
I've
go.
been screwed
No,
like
no,
that
I believe
before.
it has in the
I've been
past. But
screwed like that. Don't pick him up later at night. Just pick him up like during
The last game of our quick touch.
I want to real quick over on upgrade downgrade. Let's play the game. Upgrade downgrade. Barry for Fletcher for West Brom.
How do you play this game?
Is it upgrade or downgrade having Barry there instead of Fletcher?
Downgrade.
Slight downgrade, but it's okay. It's not
Age.
much of a.
Barry instead of
Fletcher.
Darren Fletcher.
That
I think
They
the
got
lack,
sold
of
to Stoke.
the lack of offensive mobility
From
in
Barry,
Barry
yeah.
is the detractor, but defensively he brings more than Fletcher did.
Positionally.
I think
But
it
Fletcher
just
gives you
depends on
both.
your
He's more
objective.
dynamic.
Yeah.
Fletcher gives you more
Okay.
crunch.
And
Kind
the
of what more you
leadership,
need.
too.
You-
Fletcher's
Yeah.
a better player.
Yeah,
Right
but
now.
not much.
Right
Yeah,
now.
not
Huddersfield
much, clearly.
versus a toothless
I say
Newcastle.
about this team too, man.
Newcastle needs signings ASAP. Huddersfield actually looked like the better team
They
on
did,
this day.
dude.
They go
Matt
You know
Ritchie
why?
had a chance early. Great save.
You know why? It's the genius Wagner, their manager, who's Klopp's best friend. He was Klopp's best man at his wedding.
Got
Yup.
the flop swag.
He was at Dortmund as well, so he plays that same rock and roll system, that Liverpool style of creativity. He's got Tom Ince in there. This dude Moy, Shirlers for
Aaron
days,
Moy, man, sneaky guy. He's
What
gonna
a-
be the like saving grace. Him and the
and he's
number
number
9.
10. He's
Yeah.
number 10.
A
So-
deep
No,
number
that was a great
Put him on your
goal,
watch
though.
list.
He got that ball, passed up the field, made a nice give and go, but that show was
That was
incredible.
terrible defending. He was
First-
able to take a touch and shoot at the top
Yeah.
of the box.
Whatever, dude.
And he didn't have too much
It's a
time
great
though.
goal.
Even the shot wasn't a full wind up. It was a little bit under him
Wow.
because he ran out of time. But
And that was
Class, man.
Huddersfield's first home goal in the top flight in 45 years.
first home goal, first home win.
Bad,
It's a
bro.
good
That
day.
place is
Clean
going
sheet.
mad.
This is a game that they need to be winning because these are going to be the relegation battle games.
Newcastle.
corners.
That's a good point.
Newcastle
6
only needs 3 syllables. Mitrovic. Put him in the game, score that goal, and get me some fantasy points.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. Now I see the angle.
Welcome back,
All right.
Rafa.
Well, that wraps it up for match day 2 tomorrow. Well, today, whenever, Monday, we'll be watching Man City versus Everton. Big game. What do you think's going to happen?
City.
Man City, Everton did just make some big signings. I think they have that sort of juice going, but Man City is just too much, I think.
Jesus is going to get like 6 goals. De Bruyne's going to get a couple
Because my
assists.
fantasy will
Yup.
really benefit.
Yup.
What do you
Nah.
piece of bros have?
No, I think City's going to
I think it's going to be a good
win by
match.
2.
I think it's going to be a good match, man. Everton's going to be one of the teams to watch this year for sure.
Agreed.
Different team, no Lukaku, but more quality players around the pitch.
2-0 City.
What you got?
1-1 Wayne Rooney.
Yeah, I got ones too, man.
1-1 Wayne Rooney. Keep the goals going. Continue.
I just want Pep to lose, man. So go Everton.
I got 2-1. Sigurd, free kick.
Oh,
Yes,
really? Already?
City.
Right away?
Yeah.
2-1.
Instant
Okay.
impact.
2-1.
2-1.
City.
Yeah.
2-1
Okay.
City.
Bro, can we
Okay.
just quickly talk about this nugget, man? This is a huge nugget.
Let's do it.
You got to take a couple nibbles. You can't fit it in one bite.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Lionel Messi potentially moving to Manchester City on a free next year.
Well, not only that,
Wait, how so? Didn't he sign a new contract like 2 years ago or a year ago?
No, he has not signed it yet.
He's
Oh,
been
he hasn't
kinda
signed.
stalling.
He's been
but to add
running
on
it
to
down.
that, there's rumors that City might actually come out and actually pay the 300 mil for him.
Buy him out.
That's
Outright.
outrageous.
Buy
That's
him out.
This is
Insane.
the world we live in, man.
That's outrageous.
See, we got to report these kind of stories, guys. They sound ridiculous. And a month ago, I would have said, yeah, Tom, why you even bring this up, dude? This is some caught offside bull. But, man,
After
Neymar,
Neymar.
But
moved.
I don't think-
Neymar moved, guys. $200 million plus.
I don't
for a
think-
player.
Speaking of which, just like to mention that Neymar and PSG won today 6-2 against Toulouse.
Six to Goucher.
I was going to say Toulouse.
Toulouse the Goosh.
Neymar, 2 goals and an assist. In this
Nice
game.
little brace.
Man down, right?
And they were man down. Yeah.
Oh my God, one of
Yeah,
those
it's gonna be a
goals
video
was
game team.
unbelievable.
Yeah,
Yeah, guys.
his-
Oh,
He dribbled by like 6 guys inside the 18.
We'll throw
He
it up.
backed one dude
You know what?
down,
Like he did
and
against
then
Juventus in preseason,
oh
like
my
that.
God.
You know what? Great call. On that note, man, check out our newsletter. We have a newsletter that we send out every Monday morning that has all the highlights you need to see from the league around the world. Go to Podcast FC shop. There'll be a little pop-up throwing your email in there. Or go to podcastfcshow.com. Throw your email in there. And Monday morning, man, we'll get you all the highlights of the big games, big matchups, and every single EPL game, too. So,
Also, with Messi, if he leaves and Iniesta still has
Back-
been
back
yet
in
to
this game.
sign for Barcelona, his contract ends at next summer. Barcelona might be losing Neymar, Iniesta, and Messi
in a year.
That
in
is
12 months.
a
And-
ridiculous
In less than 12
decline.
months.
And who's coming through?
That's a
I
decline.
talked about this today with Hussey. They've been selling a lot of their players. Thiago Alcantara was one of the first ones that they should
That
have
was
sold.
a big problem,
Should've
dude.
Even a guy like Pedro today makes a difference
Even
for them.
Fabregas. You know what I mean? Fabregas, yes,
Could've
he was
bled
never
him in.
really adopted by the fans. You should have backed that guy 100%, kept him in. Because you knew Xavi was on his way
Danny
out.
Danny Alves.
Never
Danny
should have
Alves.
sold that.
Oh, no, I thought Danny
That was
wanted to leave.
disrespect.
Yeah,
No.
but there was
No, no.
okay.
traction.
Danny didn't want to.
was
Danny wanted to leave
tension.
because they didn't respect him to give him the type
money.
of money he wanted.
Yeah.
The Claude Makelele.
Yeah.
But that also gets down to Messi wanting more money and Neymar wanting more money, so there's not enough money to go around, maybe.
There is.
They
dude.
have enough money
There
to
is,
go
dude.
around.
They just sold the player for 222
Well,
million.
now there is, but not back
But
when.
they haven't been a buying club. I mean, they bought out of Turan. You know, they bought players here and there, but it's not like
the
they've
plays
spent.
they buy usually actually don't work out. It's weird.
Yeah.
It's their system.
Like Luis
dude. It's so
Suarez?
intense, bro.
Speaking
so-
of Barcelona,
Well,
they won
that's
this.
one.
They won
And
today,
Neymar.
2-0.
Piqué.
Yep.
Alex Song.
Piqué,
Alexander
Mascherano.
Guardiola.
Madrid.
Real Madrid
They
won
didn't buy
3-0.
Piqué, They raised them.
And it also
Mascherano? Liverpool.
You said Piqué Mascherano.
Well, he went to United, then he went back to Barca.
Yeah, but he was a Barca player
Fabregas
from the
then.
beginning.
But he learned a lot from United.
All right, so I just prove you wrong.
No, 50-50.
I'd also like to mention that
Hey, you wanna
AC
make that
Milan.
Fair enough.
Oh,
Fair
my.
enough.
You guys stink.
What you say, Farid?
Go ahead.
Shut up, pepperoni nips.
You make it.
That was out of nowhere.
It's the pleats.
We're going to talk about Real Madrid Barcelona Supercopa, Spanish Supercopa.
Talk about the one that Barcelona
I'm
got
I'm
in.
just
saying-
saying, I'm just saying Zizou win another trophy.
He's now won more trophies than he did when he was a player there.
Yep.
Insanity.
But with a 7 in 18 months, 7 trophies, 18 months, more to come.
He's lost less games than he's won trophies.
I don't know, but that used to be a stat. Might still
I
be.
think it's again.
Actually, you know what? That game Iniesta brought up, there were some quotes in the story that where I learned that he hasn't signed the new contract and everything, he talked about he's really questioning things. He's not sure if he has the same energy that he did for training, so he doesn't know what he wants to do next. And he actually talked about that 2-leg series was a really letdown for him.
Yeah.
Like, that hurt,
Yeah.
losing that.
First time he fell beneath Madrid in 9 years.
Yeah.
PK's
unequal.
He came out and said that too.
Yeah.
Yeah, Gerard.
Last thing for me, a little comedy for the week. If you guys are listening, check this out. Nikolai Mueller, not my boy Thomas Mueller, out for 7 months with the ACL ruptured knee after celebrating a goal.
Oh my God! It's like
I was about to
dramatic.
say,
And it was-
what's the comedy?
Yeah, no, it was
Sad.
eight minutes into the game. It was acting like it's a World Cup final, and he ruptured his ACLs. That's 7 months.
What, he do a backflip or something?
Just some stupid jump turnaround, tripped over the corner flag.
Well, have you guys ever seen the video where the
So
dude
look
scores
it
the
up.
goal, does the backflip, lands on his head, and dies?
Okay, I'll
Dies?
never,
Yeah.
I'll never
Okay.
watch that.
I saw
Send
the one
it-
where
I didn't check his pulse, but-
ACL.
All right,
And then like he's like,
there's
no
need
guys,
for that.
seriously.
Okay.
I don't wanna
On
see
that note,
No, you don't
on
want to
that
say
note.
I
that.
mean,
True?
you can find it.
I thought.
It was like Faces of Death.
I
Like,
thought.
what is
Yeah,
this?
this is live leak.
On that note,
AC Milan won this weekend 3-0. They just bought their 11th player of the offseason. Like to throw that out there. Good
Starting
start.
11.
First place in the league. One game in.
Juve won too, though. 3-0.
Yeah, but
VAR.
alphabetical order. Alphabetical order.
Yeah,
A.
that's true.
You
Bro,
know.
Bundesliga's using VAR.
Yeah,
Serie
Bayern Munich
A's
got a
using
PK.
VAR.
Yeah,
EPL, La Liga. What the hell's going on?
you guys are not, man. Even MLS is using it. Come on, guys.
Step it up.
Come on.
Game up.
Are we going to talk about William
No.
Cavallo?
No.
Maybe going to West Ham for 40 mil?
Well,
Oh, you don't want to see?
about
No,
it.
it's
You're just gonna force
okay.
it in on
Okay,
us.
well,
just so you guys
okay.
know,
You don't have to watch it, but but a guy from an Indian from the Indian League years back, but he did.
slowing us down here, Huss.
Yeah, I didn't know if you want to get into the depth.
Speed bump.
Just so you, yeah,
Speed bump.
Bus has hit a bump.
That was a sinkhole.
that was
That wasn't a regular hustle. It was just.
it was a sad haul. It was sad talking about people doing
no, hustle.
backflips.
All right, wrap it up.
Yeah, just so you guys know, this episode of the Podcast FC show is brought to you by CLNS Media. CLNS Media is a radio station out of Boston that we work in close association with. They help us distribute and they support us, so we support them by doing a little local read. They have a digital media network which features a full 7-day-a-week broadcast schedule with numerous personalities and celebrities from across the worlds of current events, entertainment, technology, and sports. Additionally, CLNS Media employs both full and part-time journalists, commentators, producers from around the world. They also feature live on-scene reporters at local sporting events, like the New England Revolution. They're hiring at the network, so if you guys are interested in broadcast journalism or you guys like quality radio, you want to hear more about sports, you want to get into sports, you want to get to our show, check out clnsradio.com for more information. That's CLNS Media app for your iPhone or Android. You can download it for free. That's CLNS Media. Check it out. They're good people.
Boom.
Cool.